Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Polymorphed D&D. It's a new year, a new stream, and the end of this campaign after I kill everybody today.
Safe.
You laugh now, but you won't be laughing for long, because I'm going to end you all. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Hope you have enjoyed your holidays or whatever. It's 2022 now. So that's a thing. But hey, let's not talk about the year anymore. Let's just get right into the actual good stuff. The reason why you may be here, even though I don't think we have any viewers right now. But if you're there, hello. Yeah, the recap of the last session. We all started off with you all being on your way up north to find the entrance to the Underdark that once upon a time Arisa, or Dara emerged from. And where we left off more exactly was, or where we started the last session, was that you were staying in this abandoned little hut overnight when a strange undead creature came knocking on the door. This creature appeared to be rather friendly and just drifted through the house, minding its own business, lighting a fire that was a scary blue color, and just sat down reading a book. And you managed to speak with it, not because it was able to speak, but rather because Storm used the Skull of Seance to make it speak. And doing so, you found out that this is a knight who has been dead since what appears to be year 1 in 99, roughly 808 years ago, and does not seem to be aware of his own demise, as he appeared to have perished in the White War, a rather forgotten event since it is so long ago that most people don't really know that much about it. As you continued on the road, the following day you encountered a strange group of elves that were gathered around some sort of summoning circle. You kind of stalked them for a little bit until they opened a portal from which this big hand emerged and just grabbed them and lifted them out of this material plane and into whatever realm that might have been. And then you just continued on, because what else are you going to do? You also made your carriage driver read your codex page that you had, which made him see his neighbor, and then he started shoveling dirt into his own mouth after that. You were caught a day in a snowstorm as well, which led you to just taking a single day longer on your journey. You then encountered a group of mercenaries the day after, which is when things got a bit spicy. Fritz, you may not know it, but you were in a fist fight that Storm brokered as a kind of bet with these mercenaries. So you were made to fight this kind of barbarian lady, who you promptly knocked out in like 3 punches. And the mercenaries kind of admitted that they didn't have the kind of money that they had been betting with, because they had a bounty for Fritz. A bounty of 15,000 gold from Lord Elric Dietmund, the son of Lord Eckhard Dietmund, who you know about from your past.
Yeah. Want to make some quick bucks.
So the mercenaries had expected to be able to just knock you out and tie you up and take you with them. But since you just completely demolished one of their own, taking like 3 damage in the process, if even that, I'm not even sure if you took any real damage, honestly.
It wasn't as fun anymore.
Yeah, you just completely destroyed her. So they were all like, you know what? I don't think we can take you guys after seeing that. So they just admitted to it, and they were like, hey, we'll spread the word that you're too dangerous for anyone out there, so nobody else should bother you in the future. And you kind of accepted their measly scraps of payment that they gave you in return for this bet that they couldn't really pay for. The day after that, though, you had another strange encounter as you met a tiefling wearing nothing but a pair of kind of worn pants that were all like messed up, claiming to be the reincarnation of Aerophant Chiron of the Conclave of Heroes. Upon seeing this delusional man, you decided to make him read the codex as well, which made him have a total mental breakdown as he apparently witnessed his own death as he was being burnt at the stakes in what appears to be the future. And then he also started shoveling dirt into his mouth, because why not? Dice rolls, am I right? As you rested the following day after that, Dara saw a strange light coming from outside your home seed, and you went outside. Dara went outside alone, I should say, and found this veiled woman in a black dress walking across the fields with these fiery burning wings, leaving a trail of fire behind her. And as she laughed, Dara kind of snapped a little bit and has been non-stop brushing her hair ever since, not even taking a minute to sleep that night, just continuing to brush over and over again, only stopping when Jaxson took the brush away, and then she started stacking coins instead until she got her brush back. That same night, though, Storm was having this wholesome and peaceful dream as he had grown these silvery dragon wings and was flying around with Tornado over the seas and whatnot, until suddenly things weren't so wholesome anymore, and Woodrow decided to make a visit to this dreamland, telling Storm that he has the entire crew of the Weather Eye held captive, including Storm's own mother, who are all captured somewhere in Draxonia City, the big old capital of the Empire south of the Dawn World. And Storm was given a total of 1 week until the new moon to come there before Woodrow just kills everyone. Storm told the others upon waking up and asked them to go to Draxonia. Jaxson, of course, responded with, "Well, I would do that for a friend, but not for a co-worker." And Dara seemed to kind of agree, as the lot of you were currently on the way up north to help her with her home city and all that. That was kind of left a bit in the air if you are friends or not, since you did agree to go with Storm, even though he never quite admitted to you guys being friends. So you headed back and visited Schreiber, asked him how much he would charge to take you to Draxonia City. He gave you a price of 5,000 gold or a favor at a later date. Before accepting, you headed off and you sold the codex for 1,000 platinum to Leander, and asked him, and he was willing to basically do it for the same kind of price. So you returned to Schreiber and took the deal, Storm signing a contract with him. No one wanted to co-sign that contract, though, so Storm is kind of in this on his own. But
I mean, we would do it for a friend.
Yeah, you would do it for a friend. But where we last left off in the year of 2021, you had all been teleported to Draxonia City, and where we begin, you arrive in the city. You find yourselves in this alleyway, looking out towards the kind of bright street. You can see some people passing by, everyone seemingly being either a Dragonborn or a Draxonian. Schreiber kind of looks around a little bit, and you see him now. He has kind of changed his appearance. Schreiber does not look like an Arcanoloth. Rather, he looks like more of a human with these kind of sharp features, this longer nose, almost like a bit of a dog-like eyes. Like you can kind of see a weird similarity between his usual Arcanoloth form and what he looks like right now. in his human disguise. Kind of like how some dog owners look a scary lot like their dogs, you know. And he just kind of looks around and says, "All right, well, here you are."
Much obliged.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I expect that you'll be back sooner rather than later to fulfill your end of the bargain, Storm.
Certainly.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and visit an acquaintance while I'm at it. But you probably won't find me around here anymore. I'll be back up north by nightfall, I reckon.
Have a good one, I guess.
Well, good luck to all of you. And he just kind of nods, and you see he like pulls up his cloak, even though he's already in a disguise, and then he just heads deeper into the alleyway.
Ooh.
Well, Storm, where are we supposed to go?
Somewhere here.
Look, right. We should probably not go to Woodrow right away, because Dara can't stop brushing her hair.
It's not
And we
my
should-
fault it gets tangled easily.
Right. So we should maybe like take a day
Cut
to
her
prep.
off.
Cut the hair off, yes.
Don't you dare touch my hair.
Well, you won't like have to worry about it if we cut it off.
No.
Right. Well, we could maybe find a tavern or something, or an inn, I mean.
Let's do that. Yeah, but if they see us,
That's why we have to keep it on the down low and try to scout them out, because they are probably have like a place set up with a lot of like traps and gonna fuck us up.
traps.
I mean, like last time they had to chase us. This time we have to chase them, so they can.
How are we gonna chase them? What? We're just gonna walk up.
Yeah, we're gonna
on
walk
the
in
boat.
there, but we are walking to them. They walked to us last time, so they have the advantage.
Wait. You think we're gonna kill them?
I mean, I don't think you're going to give him the ring. I mean, if you want to, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
but I
not
don't
fighting.
have it.
Where is it
Well-
then? I mean, if you can't give it to
We
them,
can
then
fight,
we have to fight.
absolutely, but that's a whole. They have a whole ship. We are
Yes.
6.
Right. I understand. I mean, like, I don't want to fight them. I mean, just that if you cannot give him what he wants, I don't think we have a choice.
Well, it's either
but
fight
we're gonna
or
have to travel with him then.
It's up to you what you want to do, really. Like,
choice is yours, Storm.
We
Do we
can't
fight?
travel with him,
right,
but
as prisoners, probably.
yeah, sadly. But would we want to give the ring or steal both the rings? Then we would have both the rings and would be very powerful.
I mean, if we have to steal it, I think we will have to cut his hand off, right?
Pretty much.
And then we have to fight him, basically.
Yeah.
Unless I could, in theory, try to take it with telekinesis, but I would still be needing to be very close to him.
I mean, as soon as we do that, he will start shooting, like...
Yeah.
Like this, if we fight and we fail, we walk up there on their ship and fight, and then we fail, then my crew is dead, you know.
I don't think if you're dead, I don't think he will kill them because like why would he kill? Like he's going to kill them to scare you, you know, like because you won't give the ring. But if you are dead,
Why
like
would he keep them alive?
why would he kill them if there's no reason to kill them
Because
anymore?
they're enemies and not a
Right.
very team.
hmm I just go up to Storm and whisper in his ear, you know, we both have a spare life. Just so you know.
You're all standing around. Jaxson just walks up to Storm and starts whispering in his ear. Everybody
You
else
know-
just stands right next to that watching.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Absolutely. The thing that is would, if we would fight them, it would seem like smarter not to be on their ship, but how would
Right.
we bait them off the ship?
Well,
We explode their ship.
And how do we get our hands on something to explode the ship?
I don't know. You lived here, so you probably know.
I was a kid.
Right.
well,
fair
haven't you
enough.
played with explosives as a kid?
No,
I didn't.
unfortunately not.
Are you sure? Really? Because
Dara, I
feels
don't know what you do in the Underdark as a kid. Because it
Well-
sounds really sketchy.
Well, apparently nothing as serious as what you're doing here, Pansy.
Right. Well, so what's the plan then? What are we going to do?
We find him, go in there, kill them, get out, or do we do something else?
You know, Storm has the final say.
Are you nodding
Everything-
because you agree with it, or because are you just thinking very hard?
Everything seems like the stupidest idea ever.
I agree.
Every angle of this seems so terribly stupid.
Because if you give the ring, he will just kill you afterwards, probably. Because you're his enemy still.
Huh?
Why would he keep you alive when you have caused him all this, like, annoying pain and stuff?
Sure. Absolutely. But easier easier to handle him over there, though, probably, hopefully.
Where?
Than where the ring is, and we would probably not be captured where
But-
that is.
The thing is that we won't have anything. We will be prisoners if we're back there.
Yeah.
So basically, Dara and Arisa would have to do everything.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we?
Do you really want
Yeah,
to,
so
like...
let's just kill them on the boat. Let's do
Right.
it.
I mean, we could, like... Do you know anything more about their crew? Like, do you know anything about the crew?
Do I know anything about the crew?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Of
I
course
mean, you are vaguely familiar with some of them. Like, not that you're friends with them or anything, but like, you know of some of the people.
Yeah.
Like, I think you did encounter a couple of them.
In Havnundres.
Yeah, exactly, at the inn there.
Why?
I'm not sure, Storm, did you talk to them there?
It was Storm and Jaxson.
Right.
Both.
Like, you recognize them now, especially now that you know about it. one of them you're pretty sure is like the first mate of Woodrow. That is the half-elven man that you encountered in Heaven Oldros. You know that there's this goblin lady on the ship that you remember, that you think is like a lookout. You know the Goliath that you encountered over in Heaven Oldros, but you don't think that he's really that significant. You've seen like a gnome on the ship. There's this something that is really common is for Trine Imperial people, so people from the Three Empires. They're good at like reading the stars and stuff, so they are usually like navigators and things. So you're pretty sure he has like a Trine Imperial person in charge of that. But like, I don't know exactly. Are you thinking of something in particular that you want to know about the crew, or just like general things like that?
If they're like no, just general stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty tough in general. I mean they have to be, considering Woodrow's reputation. I mean,
Exactly.
he's basically like one of the best pirates on the sea, along with like the Weather Eye, I guess.
What the fuck? Okay, so how many can you make invisible?
Let me count real quickly. I'm just gonna take a real quick look. Let's see here. So then we have 2, 3, 4 people I can make invisible.
So us four and Arisa. But Arisa can be like a bird or something.
Yes, that or something like that.
Right. How many people can you banish?
I can banish 2 people,
2 people, right. Okay.
assuming that they get banished in the first.
Right. Or
Because,
more.
if you have strong enough power, you can withstand it.
Okay. Is the crew like? Do they have any other like heavy hitters except Woodrow and the Weaver?
No.
Okay, right. But then we could just like banish Woodrow and the Weaver, and then we fight them and release your crew or your mother's crew.
They're probably not there, right?
They may be on the ship, but like
I think they said. Didn't they say how they were captured?
Well, you know that they use the Dragonfire and Scale people for help, and they are supposedly privateers, which means that they would be working with like the Empire,
So,
or at least
like,
working for someone
in a
that
prison,
is
probably
something like that. It's
Right,
not impossible. Like they could still have them on their ship potentially, or the or Woodrow could have them, but you reckon that they've probably been taken somewhere in the city.
well, then after we have taken out the crew, we take on Woodrow and the Weaver, and then we try to find a way to break out your family and friends. You know?
Okay, so yeah. How many did you say you could make invisible?
4.
4. How many are we?
4 plus Arisa.
5.
Plus Arisa, right?
Arisa can be a
Arisa,
bird
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
or a fly.
Otherwise, I have a 2-step poison as well.
All right,
But
we have that thing, but
then
like
we're gonna have to sneak in to Woodrow's like cabin and like find a bottle of rum.
we have another problem.
What is the other problem?
We don't know if the Weaver can see invisible things because she's powerful. Most powerful mages can usually notice when someone who is invisible is close by.
Well, she might have some magical alarms that could detect spells, but
Or she can see invisible people.
yeah, I like my theory better. But regardless, it's
Right.
possible.
Yeah, became a lot harder there as well.
Right. Well, let's try to find an inn in meanwhile.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we rest up and we do it tomorrow.
All right. So Storm, you're somewhat familiar with the city, even though you haven't been here in a while. You know that the city is divided into 10 districts, or decants as they are called. Each one which is governed by like the great families. So you know the 10 great families of the Drixonian Empire. They all have like 1/10 of the city each, basically. So are you gonna go to like the silver decant and look for something there?
Of course.
Okay. Like you would have lived there when you were a child. So is there anything, like, are you looking for some inn that you remember, or what are you going for here?
Yeah, remember, I guess.
All right.
Nothing too posh, of course.
Right. Right. So you go to the silver decant. You realize quite quickly that you are in the bronze decant when you arrived. Like going out to the streets, like usually you can see the kind of like colors of the great families. Just like looking around. So it's not that far. It's only one decant between the bronze and the silver. The silver is the one in the south of the city. So you just kind of like steer the party that way. Are you using invisibility or anything? No, you're just making your way through.
We like to go plain out in the day.
Yep, just making sure. Yeah, as you're walking the streets, like for the rest of you, this is kind of like weird because nobody else has ever been in the Drixonian Empire in this group. Like it's just filled with a bunch of like Drixonians, Dragonborns. Every once in a while, you'll see like a Lizardfolk person, but even just walking through the city, you've already seen like more Lizardfolk here than you've ever seen in your lives before, probably. Except for Storm, of course.
Nah. Storm sees all the lizard folk here and like, oh shit, there are more lizard folk than I remember.
Yeah, so as you're walking through, you can see this like massive tower that just like casts this large shadow over a big portion of the district. Storm, you would know that this is one of the 10 sentries. These big kind of obelisk-looking towers in the outskirts of each district. That are kind of meant to protect the city. It is said that they can protect from both things attacking from land and from the air and everything. Nobody really seems to know what they do though, but they are these strange tall towers. Eventually though, you cross through the bronze and the white decant and you get to the silver one. So Storm, you get to this inn called the Emperor's Mercury. Which is this rather like average kind of inn in the city that you remember from when you were a child. It's not too far from where you used to live and all that, so you just take the group there. And yeah, it's a pretty like common establishment. The architecture is really weird for the rest of you because the buildings are nothing like the ones in the Dawn World. But Storm, you don't really feel that weird around here. Like even though it's been a while since you were here, you still remember these kinds of buildings and all that, and they're all over the Imperial or the Empire. So you know you haven't been in Drexonia City in a while, but that's not to say that you haven't been in like other cities that are more like along the western coast. So you just kind of walk on into that inn. Do you want to buy rooms straight away? Or?
Yeah,
Yes,
Well,
sir.
Storm, you're the only one that can talk for the group.
unfortunately.
Oh God, no!
Arisa can understand, but that's about it. There's the silver dragonborn that stands behind the bar in here, and it's like, "Oh, travelers, are ya? You
Indeed.
oh, you speak Drexonian, do you?
Yes, sir.
A good thing. So, what can I help you with?"
None of the others though, but one room for no, they too want a room to share.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, that's true.
And these two as well want to share a room.
Are you pointing at Jaxson and Fritz?
Yeah. But the nicest
yeah.
room you got, and I'm alone.
All right, so 3 rooms, one nice one single room, and one double room.
Yeah.
Well, I can't claim that we have the most luxurious rooms in the entire city, let alone the Empire, but we can accommodate that. There will be 5 silver for you, and he gestures at you, Storm. And that will be 8 silver for the not so fancy couple, and it will be 12 silver for the more fancy couple.
8 silver
Oh, yeah.
for Arisa and Dara, and they only had a double room, but a fancy one though. So 12 silver for you and Fritz.
Right, okay.
And,
I can
What?
pay it.
I pay 5.
Huh? I'll pay 8 silver. I'm just gonna find where I put my.
I paid
my-
2
It is
gold
now
because I
the
don't have.
Drexonian speaks Northern and be like.
Arisa does kind of suss you out though. 'Cause,
Oh,
she has
yeah.
to have the helmet. I'm gonna say that she doesn't say anything though, but you catch like
Because-
you look over and you see her kind of looking at you like she knows.
We'll probably stay here more nights, but thank you for your contribution.
Well, thank you for your contribution. You're the one paying the bills.
Absolutely.
Here are the keys. You'll find your way to the rooms.
Well, we sleep in. We take in a chill day.
Yes,
until
well,
Dara's fine.
I have some
I'm
business I have to
perfectly
take care of.
fine. I am perfectly fine.
Should I do something with the 2-step poison, or should I not?
I mean,
Very risky.
if you get caught, I mean that it's up to you if you want to do that. Just remember, if you get caught, you're quite fucked.
Yes.
But in case they kill you, remember you will wake up in Tromera.
Will I?
Yeah, because that's where the last place we slept, in the forest. I mean, it's a good escape, I guess, by killing yourself.
I won't die. Dead men tell no tales.
Right. And but you won't die because you will live. Your tail will hurt as a lot,
They
I
want
guess.
to know where the ring is. I am the only one who knows the ring.
Right. So torture at worst.
Yes.
Right.
So
Right.
See you later.
So you're going to do that?
I can't change my appearance. That's the hard part.
Right.
That's why it's probably gonna be impossible.
Mm-hmm. You have to be invisible.
Indeed.
That if that's the case.
I was thinking more charming someone.
Oh, to do it for you.
Yeah,
Uh,
being invisible going up on the ship seems like
mhm.
a stupid plan.
Can't the Dara alter someone's appearance? Oh wait,
I can alter my
Storm.
own appearance.
This right here.
Oh, hat of disguise.
Was it a hat or was it a cape?
No, it's a hat.
Yeah. Use this, and you can
Perfect.
become anybody you want.
Theft cartoon.
I think so.
Can't remember. me check.
I
Probably.
can check as well. Discord being trash.
Hat of
It's,
disguise requires attunement.
Right.
Jaxson
So-
no
Allows you
longer wants to give a.
It allows you to cast disguise self at will, any number of times.
They didn't have any cold damage, right? So, but
I
is it cold
don't
down
know.
here? Down here, it's warm, right?
Right.
It's certainly warmer. Like it's not summer weather because you are in the middle of winter.
Spring.
But
I have a coat.
Saxonia City is, generally speaking, a dry and warm place. So
Right.
it's sort of like being in like southern Europe
Mhm.
in the winter, like being in the south of Italy or Spain.
Yeah.
It's,
So warm.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's not it's very unlikely that it would start snowing, but it's also not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm melting away from the heat.
Yeah. So it may be a rainfall, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, but it is a rather dry place as well, so even that's
Okay.
kind of unlikely.
Boots of Winterland is getting swapped.
Yeah, and I will swap the hat with the glaive. Wait,
Which one?
wait. So I will switch the glaive with the glaive, and the hat with the armor.
Okay, so you're going with judgment then.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool. Right. Well,
Mhm.
Right. Well, I guess I will head out when I have done the attunement stuff.
right. Yeah, you both need like an hour to attune to your things.
Mhm.
Does anyone else want to do anything? Dara, Fritz?
Doris,
What was
keep
my
brushing
hat?
your hair.
Right. Fritz, what did you say?
What was my hat thing?
Your hat?
Executioner's hat.
All
Hood.
right, yeah.
No, that was Arisa's, wasn't it?
Right, but didn't they switch?
Which
Oh,
one was mine?
it was
I
the
mean,
light.
I'm not-
It was the
I mean-
candle. Candle.
Yeah,
hat.
right.
All right.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna use those. I was just wondering.
Right, yeah,
No,
you have
I'm-
a candle hat.
We can get some light.
I mean, it's
Right.
good.
No.
It's good when you're in a dark cave.
It barely gives any light. I think it's like 10 feet of light or something like that. It's not good at all.
Oh my god.
It really just makes you glow.
Mhm.
Nice.
I mean, if you guys don't have anything you want to do, you can come along with me. But I don't know if you really want to do that. But it's up to you, guys.
I'm good.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to visit someone. I remember that specific person. I think is in the city, so I'm going to try to find her and talk to her.
You don't know where she is at all?
I can track her.
Great.
So I mean, I will find her if she's in the city.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to get 2-step poison, I guess. But it's a very scary plan because it might end up
Right.
trash,
Uh,
and then we don't have a
right.
2-step.
Dara, your staff.
Yes.
Do you have to be a spellcaster to use it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Because I thought we could lend it to Storm. Like, worst case, he can fly away.
Yeah, unfortunately no.
Right. Well, worth a try at least.
True. Well, so you take an hour to attune to your things. Then Storm and Jaxson, you're both heading out then in different directions.
I don't know. I'm a chick.
Jaxson, you do feel that you're being pointed from where you are. You're being pointed northeast.
Right. And we're... Right, yeah, then I would walk northeast.
Yeah, as you start walking that way, you can feel how it kind of shifts, so you know that you are rather close. You're definitely right about your assumption that this is in Drixonia City.
Spooky.
Because, you know, when you're far away, you can move miles and barely notice any kind of difference in direction, but here you really feel, you know, the compass is moving more as you're close to the pole.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, and Storm, what is your plan exactly?
I need to find rum, hopefully. So docks. Hopefully they have rum here. I don't fucking know.
So you know that the
city.
city.
When I was a kid.
So you know that the city is kind of. It has these 10 districts, as I said, and between each district there's this like broad canal that runs towards the middle. And you know that the iridescent palace, where the emperor lives, is in the middle, and the canals kind of merge up around the most, like, innermost district. And there's this kind of like moat created by that where ships usually like go. So the docks of the city are technically in the middle of the city almost, rather than outside. So you make your way towards the center of the city, I guess.
Yeah, I'm disguised as a freaking... What's Dragonborn where the dock's at? What district?
I mean, every district has its own docks, because the districts are kind of like these pizza slices, because the city is basically this 10-sided polygon, and they all merge up in the middle.
What's the least hated of the 10? Or is everyone the same?
No, I mean, generally speaking, the chromatic dragons and the metallic dragons, or dragonborns and all that, tend to kind of have closer allegiances. And the ones that are the great families that are considered the most powerful are gold and red. So it really depends.
Don't be that.
No, they are the ones that are the most powerful, so it depends, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. That said, there isn't really, like, racism between the different colors of Dragonborn people.
And I'm gold.
Alright, so are you going Dragonborn or Jacksonian, or... Like, what are you going, like, full-on Dragonborn with it?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so you assume the form of a golden dragonborn as you head off towards the docks, and you get there eventually. You see ships are like docked along these along the canal.
Find myself a bar.
Yeah, you find a small establishment where some sailors are like drinking. What can I do for you, sir?
Rum, do you have that?
Well, of course.
Perfect. The finest you have.
Oh, finest I have. And he kind of like
2 bottles.
pulls out a bottle, and as you say 2, he's like, okay. Pulls out another one. Kind of weighs them up. I'll give you both for 10 gold.
Here's a platinum.
Pleasure doing business with you. He slides the
Obliged.
platinum across the counter and pockets it.
Okay, so here's the part. I do have a syringe, but is that enough? Or does it work like that? Or do you have to like empty a little bit of the bottle and then put 1 step of the poison in it?
No, there's
can you
not that
do
much
the
of it. You only need a few drops.
Ah, perfect.
What if you put the wrong one
Do you
in
need
first?
how about a potion, for example?
Hmm?
If you want the potion in a bottle,
Well,
can you
depends on
mix
what
a
kind of
potion
potion.
and rum?
Are you trying to mix in like a healing potion? Well, in that case, you know, you
No.
need the entirety of the potion, but it usually depends.
A sex change potion.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have let you order that thing. I'm just saying. I mean, that's a pretty big potion. You'd need to empty the whole thing
Oh,
into
God.
the drink. It would be pretty much like 50-50 of rum and
This is why I did this. Okay, so that's why I bought 2. So I'll go back to my place and not be a golden dragonborn, of course.
okay.
In my room, I will try to get rid of the cork of one of the bottles, but I want to, of course, have the sex potion in that shit, and then get the
sex
cork
potion?
on.
I think I gave you
got
that.
some Viagra.
Woo!
Strange what you can find in that bag of holding of his.
I want to
The sex potion.
like I wanted the cork back, so it doesn't look like it was opened, you know.
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
Like.
Does it look like rum when the potion is in?
So you're pouring in the entirety of that potion.
So So it's rum and the potion.
It looks very discolored.
It looks discolored.
It looks like very sussy rum.
Fuck, dude.
You need more rum, diluted.
I mean, you could fill an entire keg with it, but then the person would have to drink the whole keg as well.
Isn't the glass tinted?
Sure, but if you pour it,
If you pour it, do I know Woodrow as a bottle drinker or a glass drinker?
make a history check.
Luck. Very good. Oh, okay. Okay, history. Let's go. History. Where do we have history? Fuck, I never find history. Okay, 20. Ooh.
20. You've seen him in taverns where he like pours the drinks. But you reckon that if he's not in a tavern, he's probably a bottle drinker.
Oh, how certain am I?
I mean, you feel pretty confident that you've seen him walk the streets with a bottle of rum. Like, he doesn't pour it there.
Damn, okay, so then... Well, this is this thing, because if I use the syringe, it's gonna be like, kind of... Will that even be good? Is it better to put on the cork and do a sleight of handshake? Fuck, dude!
You mean inject the other one through the cork with a syringe? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but does it look does it look sus? Do you see a hole? You see a hole through the cork, right?
Maybe.
You might realize it leaks if you turn it upside down.
To be honest, the kinds of I can't remember where you got a syringe from, but like
I bought a syringe.
right, this is like a medieval syringe. It's pretty thick.
Ah,
don't
fuck
have the,
that
like,
shit. Okay.
They don't have the micro technology.
Experience potion, boom, and then the drippy drop. I also do the the other one of the step.
So you prepare
Push the poison into the fucking sex change poison rum. Okay, and then
Right.
sleight of hand, pop, pop, beep, pop.
Sure.
The cork on.
Sure. Yep.
Lock. Ooh. Ah, 29.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell that they've been
Nice.
opened. The poison
Okay.
is also like this completely like translucent, just water looking thing that doesn't seem to smell anything or taste anything or whatever, so it's completely undetectable really. The quote unquote sex potion on the other hand is a different matter.
Okay, so then I turn into a golden dragonborn when I've left the establishment, and I'm gonna search for the moon splinter, eh?
So you're going out to look for the moon splinter.
Yes, as a golden dragonborn.
Well, in the meantime, Jaxson, you have followed these feelings that you're getting from Judgment into the what seems to be the green Dragonborn district.
Does it talk to me? The blade?
It does not speak with you now.
Okay.
Because it never has before, so
Oh.
I don't know why.
I don't
now.
know.
But maybe it wants to speak with him now.
Yeah.
You know.
But you make
Go.
it into this
Maybe-
district. The buildings are kind of lined with these like green kinds of stones as like decorations and things when you're walking along the main streets, and you are led into what seems to be more of an affluent area.
What the fuck does that mean?
Wealthy, rich,
Okay.
affluent.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you get to what is kind of like in the middle of this decant is a big like there's a garden around this big like manor house. Seems to be bigger than most of the other buildings, if not all the buildings in the area. And you kind of start walking around and like, yep, it's in here. It's guarded around and all that.
I fucking hate you. Why does it have to be guards?
I mean, it's like a big garden around it. Not most houses here don't have big gardens surrounding it. It's like its own little ecosystem. Like you can see through into the garden. It's like a mini little like jungle.
Wait, are there many guards?
There are guards at the gate, and you can like looking into the garden. It seems like there are probably some guards pacing around the
God.
estate as well.
I've never heard guard said so many times.
Yeah, guards.
Yeah,
Very
there are a lot of
Guardian.
guards guarding the garden.
Gardens. Oh, yo, garden.
Oh, fuck.
Guarding the garden, yeah.
They're on guard.
Guarding.
This does not.
Prepare
This
to
is-
fight on guard.
Unguard.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one too.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna sneak in or just like. So I can't talk my way in.
Well, you fight your way in.
Yeah, I will just like approach the guards, I guess.
Okay. You see they kind of like cross these like halberds that they're holding. And one of
Right.
them says something in Drexonian.
Northern, southern.
So he says something else.
Arcanum. I say it in the languages.
Right.
No. You say them all in Northern Common. Just say them.
Let's... One of them, as you say, Arcanon. One of them kind of reacts. The other one's like, little Arcanon.
Who lives here?
He kind of pauses and thinks for a second.
Master.
Governor Chorok Nara lives here.
I pull out a picture, a family picture, fold it a bit, and point to someone on it. You recognize?
They both lean in.
Recognize?
That is Lady Chorok Rowena.
Right. What does she do?
Advisor of the governor.
Advisor. I want to meet with her.
And they kind of look at each other.
Family.
Your name?
Jaxson.
One of them just kind of like bangs on the gate and like yells something. Jaxson, you see another guard come kind of jogging up. And they say something. You hear your name and Rowena's name mentioned, and the other one goes running off towards the building. And they kind of just go back to like looking at you, and just kind of seem to be waiting.
How is your day going?
He kind of shrugs and not much.
Nice weather.
Winter.
Yes.
Relatable.
Too dry. Too cold.
Right.
Eventually you see the guard, the one running, comes back and says something in Drixonian, and they just nod, and the guards at the gate open up and say, you will be taken to Chorok Rowena.
Does she live here?
Yes.
Okay.
And kind of gestures for you to go in. The other guard that now escorts you doesn't really say anything. You reckon he probably doesn't speak your languages. As it takes you into this this house. It is a very nice, big, spacious house. And he takes you into the kind of southern wing of it. Where he kind of walks up to a door and knocks. And you hear a familiar voice that just says something quick in Drixonian. And the guard just steps aside and gives you a nod and gestures for you to head up to the door.
Right. Are there a lot of windows?
Not really. I mean, there are some.
And when you look out of the window, like how far is it between the window and the end of the garden?
I mean, it's like, the garden is pretty big. It's not huge or anything. But it's not a misty step distance away, if that's what you're looking for. It's like maybe 80 feet or so. 60 to 80, depending on.
Right. Right.
Do you walk into the room?
You know what? I'm going to leave, actually. I'm going to leave.
Made all this effort to get inside. You're like, nah.
Yeah. Well. I'm going to leave.
You just like walk up. You stand there for a moment. The guard kind of like
No.
gestures towards the door. You're like,
I'm gonna leave.
turn around and start walking away.
I'm gonna leave. You know.
You notice the guard is kind of all confused, and he kind of yells something in Drexonian, and you hear another reply from within the room. And he kind of like just looks at you.
Yeah, I'm heading out.
He says something to you. Soon enough, you see the door open behind
Fuck.
you as you're kind of walking away. And you see this familiar woman just standing there looking at you. She's wearing these greenish robes. Rather nice, you know, luxurious fabrics and all that. Looks older than you remember her, but still recognizable. Ah, Jaxson.
Right.
Where are you on your way, huh?
Yeah. I kinda regretted coming. So.
There's nothing to regret. Come on. You've come all the way down here. Might as well visit.
Fair enough.
Come on then.
I woke up there.
She walks back into the room, which you can see now as the door has been slighted open. It's some sort of office. Not massive, but rather spacious.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she just walks back in. Do you follow into the room?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. As you do, you see on your left there is this armored figure that is standing there on the inside of this office. It just kind of like slowly moves its head. It's completely covered in plate armor, and just moves its head over to look at you.
Right.
You can barely even see anything through the tiny little kind of opening in the helmet. Right. So,
Brother.
Jaxson, baby brother, what
Oh,
brings
no.
you here?
Not much. Just
Far from home?
here with some friends. Vacation.
Well, how awfully good for you. You look good, healthy and all.
Thank you. You look old.
I hope I don't look that old.
I think I can
aged a
see a
couple of
wrinkle or
years.
something.
I don't think so. So, is that why you came here? Just to tell me that I look old?
Yeah. That's
mean,
exactly
You look
what-
adult, I'll give you that.
Right, yes.
Not a little kid anymore. Doesn't it feel lovely?
It feels great. Real great.
You're acting kind of strange.
Yeah, I know. Just like such a nice place you live in.
Well, it's rather nice, but I've got my sights set higher.
Right. Who is that guard figure?
Oh, that one. I call him the governor.
Right, so you are the governor.
No. I just call him that. It's a little joke. He
Mhm.
wouldn't really understand it.
Right. So where is the real governor?
Oh, she's off somewhere in the other wing of the building, I'd imagine.
Oh,
She doesn't come here much. I usually just go visit her instead when she summons me. She's a busy woman.
right.
Not like the old governor. A lazy man, that one.
So how did you land this gig?
Oh, well. I made some friends. And one of my friends was Nara, the present governor. She wasn't governor at the time, of course, but Well, I just happened to be there when the old governor was revealed to be a rather despicable person. And of course, you know, when he was executed and an opening was made for my dear friend Dara to take his place, well,
Right.
I just was the right one for the job.
Mm-hmm. Is there any windows in this
Yeah, there's
room?
one window.
I walk up to it, look out.
Yeah, you're on the second floor of the building, but it's not too big of a drop. It's big enough to leap through. Round, nice window, but it's has this kind of like wooden pattern over it, but you could probably jump straight through it if you really wanted to.
Right. And how far is it to the edge of the garden?
65 feet, maybe.
65 feet. And
You don't see any guards on the side of the building, though.
Or there are no
Looking out,
guards.
anyway. Not looking out, not right now anyway. There are probably some that are patrolling around, but there's nobody here at the moment.
Right.
So,
Wait.
well,
So why are you down so south?
the Empire is rather nice for us former members of the Arcanum. Of course, you wouldn't have gotten chased down and hunted for being a mage.
Right.
You never had our talent for the arcane, of course. But then again...
Yeah.
Oh. But then
The
again...
one I thought.
Wrong person.
Let me fix this layout then for now. He's completely offline. I guess his internet died. But then again, your lack of talent may very well have ended up saving your life in the end.
Right.
I'm sure you have other talents. I see you've got some weapons on your back. You learned fighting since we last met each other, have you?
A bit, I guess. Quite good. You know, a champion in Hamnitha.
You haven't learned any humility, though.
Neither have you.
No. Did I claim to?
Did I claim to?
I suppose you've got me there.
Right.
Seriously, though, I can tell that you want something. You didn't come all the way here for nothing, did you?
No, not really. It's just the circumstances have changed a bit, I guess. So,
Are you looking for help? Come crawl into me.
no help. It's just like it got a bit more complicated when because you live here.
And what is that got so complicated?
Nothing really.
She kind of raises an eyebrow.
Just a lot of guards and stuff.
A lot of guards, indeed.
A bit too many.
The governor here, and she gestures at the plate-armored figure, who does not seem to really react to anything, just kind of stands there staring forward. This is a rather formidable guard. They say he doesn't seem to feel pain.
I wonder why.
Yes, so do I.
I think I could cause him some pain.
Are you challenging him?
I'm just saying that I don't think he would be a match for me.
I don't
Really?
think he feels pain. She just kind of gets up from behind her desk and just walks over to him. She pulls out this small kind of knife from her belt and just kind of like walks real close to him and just grabs like the helmet a little bit, just lifts it ever so slightly and just slices it along his neck. The figure just does not react. You see some like pale green scales along the neck that she exposes. See, he just doesn't seem to feel it.
It feels quite weird that they have a governor as a guard. They're not the most, like
Well, he's not
feisty people.
He's not actually a governor, is he?
Not anymore.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
I'm gonna come straight forward now, I guess. So I basically came here to give you an ultimatum, I guess.
Oh, and what might that be?
It's like either you stop practicing and using your filthy necromancy, or I kill you. Like that's my ultimatum for you.
But you can't kill me, that's your problem.
Because of the guards and stuff.
As if you'd stand a chance anyway.
Is that a challenge?
Do you want it to be?
I mean, I think you have wanted it all your life. You and Kingston is to get rid of me.
I didn't want you dead.
Right. Well, I guess you don't want to stop with your practice.
It's very lucrative around here. You don't really seem to understand the doors that can be opened by the kind of magic that our family practices.
Wow, the magic.
Powerful magic.
So, I mean, like, you being here makes it a bit hard for me to do what I'm supposed to do.
Does it?
Yeah. Because if I were to, like, attack you, which, like, if I would do that, you would be dead, obviously. Then I have a bunch of guards to worry about.
Right.
So, if we're gonna be like fair fight and stuff, I think we should take it to a neutral place.
What interest do I have in that? I could have you killed right now. I snap my fingers and the governor snaps your neck.
Well, then I snap your neck.
And how would that happen? I am very powerful these days, Jaxson.
Me too.
But are you more powerful than me?
Yes, I am.
You know I'm a couple of years your elder. I've had more time to
Right.
practice.
So you have a bad back now and stuff.
I'm 24. I'm not ancient. Besides, the Arcanum did teach me a trick or two to stop the aging from taking hold as swiftly
Right.
as it should. Still managed to figure that one out before it was too late.
Well, I guess I should we get this over with and just do it?
You know, you're ever the stupid boy. You know that.
No, I'm not stupid. I can do this.
Oh, and there goes the other one. Can you, though? Look, Jaxson, if you hadn't come here confessing to be looking to kill me, you could have just lured me out of here.
Yeah, I know, but like
That's your big mistake. Why not trap me? Take me to some place where your friends are waiting.
No, because that's not fair.
Well, this is about to be very unfair too when I just completely snap you out of existence.
I don't think that will happen, really. Like
You don't think,
no.
but are you willing to gamble?
I mean, I have met someone that's quite good at gambling, so I mean, I have learned a few tricks, I guess.
Did you win?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sometimes.
Hmm.
Well, okay, let's forget everything I said. Let's head out for a quick snack.
Aren't you
You
just
know,
adorable?
Nah.
catch up and stuff.
No. I can take you to my old friend, the current governor. We can have a conversation with her and all of her guards. Can introduce you to the entire household.
Oh, no, thank you. Really.
If you're interested, I'm certain that in a few years you can also be a member of the great family like I am.
I'm not really interested in doing that.
Shane?
Is there a key in the door?
No.
No, fuck. So it's not locked. You can't lock the door. Can you lock the door? Is it like a...
It doesn't
locked?
seem like it. It's
Hmm.
this like slidable kind of just.
Right.
I see you looking around, just seeking a way to get this done.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Really.
Right, that's what I just said. I stated it. I didn't ask. I know what you're trying to do.
Right. Well, I'm gonna pull out my glaive now, I guess.
She has like returned to her desk at this point, and she just kind of like shoots an eye over at the governor. You can kind of hear the armor moving behind you.
I will slowly cut myself,
Oh, that's a neat trick.
and it
So we're gonna
starts
be
to
one man
do.
down when we fight
It
Woodrow.
starts to do the lightning stuff, I guess. That's a little bit damage. I guess you know what's going to happen.
She just kind of like casts what you assume to be mage armor on herself.
But I go for attack. I'm just gonna do it.
Well then,
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Worst case,
Oh damn!
Worst case, you int and die.
yeah. Worst case,
Yeah,
in.
yeah. One man down already. Man,
Yeah.
Woodrow doesn't have to work very hard.
Okay.
Right. I need to read something here. Oh. Oh,
Man, I
fuck,
hope
right.
she's like super under leveled or something. Or like one of those super squishy mages.
Okay,
And
well,
not Tassia.
your initiative?
19. Hopefully, I'm
19.
going first, so I can end this quickly and run.
I'm afraid you don't.
Oh,
Rowena got a 20.
fuck's sake! Fuck's sake! Fuck's sake!
She just kind of like raises a finger and then just points it towards you. And you see the finger just kind of goes black, and there's this mist that goes towards you. I need you.
Make a saving throw.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Jax.
You need to.
No,
Oh, thank
Constitution.
God.
Constitution.
Oh, this will be.
Thank God it's probably necrotic. Thank God.
That's 25.
25, that is going to save, so you're going to take half damage for this. Ooh, I'm rolling well though, and someone that isn't Dara for once. What a shit.
It's a duck dice.
It's one of them.
Okay.
Finger of death. Finger of death.
I might. No, I'm not gonna get one shotted.
If it's necrotic, you're not gonna get one shot.
Yeah, I will take a 4.
I mean, if you, yeah, If you save and have resistance, then you should be fine.
Should be fine from this. I don't even know how powerful that spell is. I think it's a powerful spell.
Well, it is 65 necrotic damage, but it
Oh.
is of course no, it is not halved yet. So
Oh.
doing half that, it takes it down to 32. Having it again takes it down to 16.
Ah! Oh no!
That's like Dara's Eldritch Blasts.
I am still 3 digits. Let's go.
You kind of like just shrug it off, and she's like, "All right, I forget that you're that stupid cursed holy thing."
Mm-hmm.
And then she just kind of like gets up from her desk and just kind of like walks a little bit backwards, just getting ready for the next
Right.
her next spell. Now it's your turn.
I will go up to her.
All right, you just kind of go around the desk as the governor behind you is preparing to attack. You rush around the desk, and what do you do?
I change to 5 feet. I go 5 feet within her, and then I will use one of my blood curses, the marked.
Right.
No, not amplifying it because I already have advantage. I think. I think I have advantage, right?
From
Against,
what exactly? Just
from the blade.
you should have. I mean, do you want me to check the item?
I have it here.
Okay.
Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So, and then I will start smashing.
But did you put the right blade on it?
First attack.
Yep.
Is natural 18.
Hits.
And the second attack. A natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, so where is this? Okay, so I have one.
I hope you don't mind having no map cam, because it's there isn't really that much space or anything in here.
Oh, okay. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt for her.
Can you one shot?
Hopefully
Can
not.
he one shot?
Okay, so the first attack is 8 radiant damage. Plus, is it a +1 or +2?
I think it's a +1.
You hope.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah. I don't know if it says like.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's maybe not a plus.
It's not a plus anything, because it's advantage instead, basically. Which
yeah,
is
right.
Which is better anyway.
Yeah. So what? It's it's 9 radiant damage, and it's 10 slashing.
Wait, is it 9 radiant?
9 radiant damage.
Right, 9.
10 slashing, and 9 lightning damage. So 28.
That's the first one.
Yes. Now comes a natural 20.
Right.
Oh, I can reroll this because it's a 2. Nice. So it's 26 radiant damage. It's 14 lightning damage, and 17 slashing damage.
So 57 damage.
57 damage.
85 damage in one turn.
Yeah.
That is mad. She's bloodied. You just like slash her twice, and she just like staggers back, clutching her chest.
Just like that dimension door.
What is that thing?
Right, and then she's marked as well.
And what does that do exactly? I never remember your blood curses.
Like cuts, like it's she can't get any cover or being invisible.
Right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So you see the governor come stomping towards you in a very unnatural way and just raises this great sword that he has. He's going to go for 2 attacks against you.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my reaction to hit him.
One is only a 10, so that's going to be a miss. The other one is a 24 to hit you.
That's a hit.
So he is going to do. That is going to be. So 17 slashing and well, this isn't going to be that big of a deal, but 11 halved to 5 necrotic damage.
So 23 damage.
22.
Oh, 22.
17 and 5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not bloodied.
You just dodge the first one, and then the second one comes back and swings and just hits you like a truck.
Does she concentrate on anything?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not yet.
Right. Yeah, because then she would have disadvantage on that.
Yep. Well, it is her turn now, so.
Right.
Is going to. Yeah, she's going to summon up Big B's hand.
I will hit her when she does that, because I can do that.
Yeah, of course.
Does
Double natural
Dollhunters have
19.
Mage Slayers automatically? Like,
No, I have that.
He has Mage Slayer. He took that feat.
Because I want to kill some mages. That's fine.
oh, I thought you took Doll.
Yeah.
Well, he did, but since you didn't have anything that was like combat or anything, I allowed him to just change it because he hadn't used the feat yet. So it was.
Okay, so that's 10 radiant, 3 lightning, so 13 plus 12 slashing. So that's 12 plus 13, 25 damage.
Yep. Oh wow. Yep.
She was so smug in the beginning.
Well, she is a Gillstar. She is so hurt right now.
Does that affect after she casts a spell or before?
No, you attack when she casts, right?
Okay, right, yeah.
So Big B's hand is going to appear, and she's going to get it to grapple you, or to hold you. So let me just check here. That would be. You need to. Oh, it's just a normal grappling. Wait, I'm trying to.
Is it? I thought it was like some sort of
attack.
Saving throw.
Resolve the grapple. Yeah. Use the hand strength. Right. And you are medium or smaller.
Yeah. Fuck.
So it has advantage on you.
Mm-hmm.
So I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, athletics. No, is that low?
What did he get?
Natural 19 again, so that's 22.
So the first one was a 1.
Oh.
The second one, however.
Well, 22 is for the
right.
the contest.
The second one, however, is a 4. So it's still garbage.
So do I need to roll both times?
No, it's just advantage. It was.
Oh, okay. All right. I love this. Fun.
Yeah, because I think it says the hand attempts to grapple. You use the hand's strength score to resolve the grapple if the target is me. Yeah, so it literally does nothing. This big hand appears and tries to grab you, but you feel like her magic is like fading because she's about to like faint pretty much as she's like staggering back. She's going to move away from you though.
She can do that.
Yeah, because you already used your reaction. So she's going to make her way for the door. And she's just going to be able to like shove the door open and just like stop pretty much like 5 feet outside. The guard there seems to be gone though.
Right.
So that makes it your turn again. The governor is right next to you.
I will miss a step right towards her.
Yep.
And
Okay.
slash kill.
Yeah.
Well, I will change to 10 feet.
Sure.
I now. So first attack is a natural 14, so that's like 21.
Hits.
And the second one is a natural 18.
Yep.
First attack does 10 radiant, 10 slashing, and 6 lightning. So 26.
Well, how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna come
She had
behind
7
her.
hit points left. You did 110 damage in your first like round.
What the? Oh,
It's 85
okay.
on your turn, and then an additional what was it, 25 on the.
That this weapon is a bit busted, man.
Only against certain people, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you do a lot of damage. That's your class.
Right. So then I'm just gonna like come behind her and do my signature impaling up in the air, I guess, like I did with the purifier.
Yeah, so she like stops in the doorway, just looks over her shoulder, and as she looks back to kind of try to make a run through this corridor, you just disappear from the governor right as he's about to slash down, and you appear right behind her, and you charge forwards, and this javelin just goes straight through and hits her, comes out on the other side through her guts, and you just lift her up like 2 feet off the ground. And you see how she like tries to grab the blade in a desperate attempt to like push it out or something, but you just shove her back down and slide the javelin out.
I look back. Is the governor still alive?
You see the governor comes towards you, but its steps just get slower, and then with one last step it tries to slash down at you, but just collapses, going completely limp. You can hear the sound of footsteps come rushing towards you though from down the corridor.
Okay, so from
Run.
which way?
From where you came.
Okay, right. I will turn around.
Yep.
Through the window.
All right, sure. You just
Wait.
throw yourself
Does the
through
garden
window.
have a wall?
Yeah,
Like how high is the wall?
like 8 feet
Okay, so I could easily like, yeah. Okay, nice.
or 9 feet or something. It's not
yeah.
like super high or anything.
Mm-hmm. And is there something on the top of the wall, like spikes?
Little ones, yeah.
I can take that damage. It's okay.
You have
Yeah.
armor on, so it's
I'm just gonna dash through the window.
right.
Like
You're gonna take
dolphin
some
jump.
damage.
I'm gonna dolphin jump through the window, man.
You are going to take. That is going to be for.
Can't you take a swan dive from the window?
I mean, basically what he's doing is. That is going to be 5 bludgeoning damage as you
Right.
throw yourself through the window and land on the ground. Make an athletics or acrobatics check to see how well you land as well.
16.
16. Okay, you just barely managed to like land on your feet, so you can quickly take off.
I dash over the wall.
All right. Make another athletics check to climb it.
5.
5. You kind of get stuck in that and like start grabbing, trying to like make your way over.
I will miss
Struggling,
a step
though.
as soon as I can like see over the.
All right. Yeah, you managed. Like you can't quite get yourself over, and you can like see how guards are like are appearing in your peripheral. So you just like with one last ditch effort, you just kind of like push yourself up to the point where you can just barely see what's on the other side, and you just miss the step as far as you can over.
And then I run.
You
as
just
fast
appear,
as
and
I
there's
can.
like a crowd of people that are now like really confused as you just appear in the middle of them, and you just start dashing, like pushing your way through. Luckily for you, Draxonia City is a massive city.
Woo!
Like this city straight up the size of some kingdoms. So
Oh, nice.
there are tons of people especially since you're in the middle of one of the districts at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna run as fast as I can
Yeah.
to the tavern.
You run for quite some time. Like, you're relatively far away from the tavern where you're staying, but it's still like, you know, once you've like managed to cross the canals over to the neighboring decant, that is the gold decant, you are able to kind of like start slowing down. Do you have prestidigitation or something to like clean yourself off or anything?
No, but I have. No, I do not have that.
Okay.
I have my illusion. Can I illusion it away?
Sure, you can do
Okay,
a
nice.
temporary cover up. It gets a bit dodgy sometimes, but like for someone just walking past you, it
While
probably
I'm running,
won't
right.
look like you're bleeding or bloody, rather. Not
Okay.
bleeding.
I mean, I'm not
covered
even
in blood.
bloody.
No, of course, but like I meant more like that you're covered in blood.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if I didn't save the spell and didn't have resistance, I would have taken a scar.
Well, yeah.
That was
It's,
easier than I thought. I thought that was going to be really fucking rough.
I mean, it probably could have
But-
been.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
so Aasimar with Mage Slayer is surprisingly good against the Necromancer.
Yeah, and then I run back
Yeah.
to the tavern.
All right. So Storm, you're still out and about. You're wandering around the docks. Are you just gonna go like a full circle around the inner part of the city, or?
I guess.
All right. So as you make your way around, you've been walking for quite a while. You get to the blue decant, which is on the opposite side of where you started, the silver. And you see a ship that is docked there. It's not the Moon Splinter, but rather it is the Weather Eye. You don't see any of your crew, you only see Draxonian guards that are watching over it.
Of
But
course.
with your passive perception as you're walking, you see a warehouse not far from where that ship is, where a big crescent moon has been painted on the door.
What the fuck?
You remember that Woodrow told you in your dream to find your old ship and from there look for the moon.
Okay, so no Woodrow ship to look for.
You don't see the Moon Splinter around here.
What the fuck? Okay, so is there people around this place?
I mean, it's facing the streets, so there are people walking around here. It's like the moon is painted on these like big double doors that are like 10 feet tall and like 20 feet wide.
Okay, but
It's like this big
how
warehouse.
is the warehouse?
I mean, it's like a big square
Is
kind
there
of.
windows?
Not as far as you can tell now.
Is there more doors?
Do you want to walk around it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way through the alleyway to what is behind, and you find that like in the alleys there are some stairs up, and you walk up them as the city is kind of, it's not perfectly flat in all places. And there is another set of doors, more like a regular set of double doors on the back of this building.
No windows, no people is coming through.
No. Like the doors in the back are kind of like higher up, so you imagine that it's probably like leading to a second floor or something like that.
Let's lockpick.
All right.
Jit. Not 19.
All right. So you go and you pick the lock, and you feel the door, but it's still closed. You reckon that it's probably barred on the inside. because you can feel as you push on it, something else is blocking it.
Try to pull.
It doesn't work.
That's it. Can you look under the door?
Seems dark inside. I mean, you can just barely see. It's not really. There's no light inside.
But I have glasses.
Right, but the little you can see, there's nothing immediately there. And there are no like
Is there a
shadows or
chimney?
anything. No, there's no chimney on this warehouse.
Is there something else on the roof? Is there a
Do you
door
want
on
to
the
climb
roof?
up to the roof? Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is all of bad decisions.
Make an acrobatics check, I guess.
That is a 25.
25. Yeah, you climb up to the roof. There's no hatch or anything. It's just a
Nothing.
shingled, normal roof.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
What the freak? Okay, so I go back to the inn.
Okay.
What fuck else am I gonna do?
All right.
Hmm.
I mean, you can walk the other way around, so you'll have made like a full lap around the iridescent district.
Yeah, I do
It's
that.
in the middle.
To see if
Yep.
the moon splinter is somewhere.
Yeah, you walk around. Don't find the moon splinter though. It does not seem to be like docked in the city.
Hmm.
I mean, it's possible that it's docked like on the outskirts of the island, and that they just walked all the way to the actual city, because the island is massive. Like, the city does not span the entirety of the island, just a significant portion. But like, you can walk for hours before you reach
I
the actual,
place
end of it.
a blue eye looking at the door with the moon on it in a hidden place.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
Yeah. You managed to hide an eye in the middle of the street.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna question how you do it, but yeah, sure.
Back to the inn.
All right.
Da-da-da-da.
So by the time you get there, Jaxson, I assume you, since you run straight to the inn,
Mhm.
you'd probably get there before storm, actually.
I
guess the rest of you have gone to your rooms, right?
Of
Yeah.
course.
I would go and knock on Dara's door. Dara, I need your help.
I offer my brush. I cast prestidigitation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not even a question.
Dara just
Yeah,
open, still brushing her hair, hours and hours
Mhm.
later.
Have a good one. Thank you.
No worries. I feel like
No
Arisa is
question.
trying to do some form of hairbrush therapy with Dara, like, no hairbrush.
Arisa probably tries to stop you at times, but realizes that you always find something else to do obsessively. So she
Yeah.
just lets you. Well,
Yeah, I will go to my and Fritz's room after that.
yeah. I mean, Fritz probably has the key and it's like in the room, so.
Knock.
I open the door.
Hello.
Hey man, you look a
Yeah.
little roughed up. You good?
I just had a friendly chat with someone. Yeah.
Jackson's like all out of breath, like holding
Yeah.
onto the wall, like,
Yeah.
like red faced, everything, just like.
Yeah, Fritz is just He's not gonna question.
Mhm.
And then, oh yeah, by the way, you got a double bed in your room, so you're.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
You're
Better than like a single bed.
We're the fans cup.
Yeah, with a fancy couple.
you're gonna do what the old Greeks did.
Oh.
Storm. Eventually, you also make your way back to the tavern, though you're not sprinting in the same way that Jaxson did. Or are you just gonna go to your room and spend the rest of the night there, or are you gonna go visit any of the
Yeah,
other
meet
co-workers?
the others when it's dinner time, you know.
Right.
So I'm yeah, go to my room in the meantime and check the eye once an hour.
All right. Yeah, you.
Perfect.
By the time it's not like dinner time, you haven't seen anything looking through the eye. Just people walking down the street. Nobody like entering or leaving. No signs of life from the warehouse. So eventually dinner comes though. The innkeeper kind of, as you're all gathered, he's like, "So, what can I offer you to eat?"
What do you recommend, Storm?
What the heck?
You know,
Chicken.
the insert Jacksonian food is great.
Sushi?
So
Sure.
Korean barbecue?
Draxonian
the
barbecue.
barrel fish
Oh,
sushi.
Jacksonian barbecue? Huh?
and-
Yeah, Jaxson, you've heard of Draxonian barbecue. It's supposed to be delicious.
Jacksonian barbecue. Right.
Yep, let's go with that.
All right, well, I'll have to take you to the special table then. And he shows you to this table where there's a small little fireplace that you start in the middle.
yeah.
And he like comes and gives you these plates with different kinds of meats and vegetables. And he's like, you just put it on here. You have to cook it yourselves. But it's worth it. It's an experience.
Right.
And he's going to charge the group of you for this this whole thing. He's going to charge you 5 gold.
I will give him 7 gold.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm in a
God.
good mood today, boys.
Turns to
Yeah.
you, Storm, and he's like, "Would you please tell your friend that I'm very thankful for the kind payment?" And he pockets that, nods and heads off.
He is
You know, I'm
very
thankful
happy
Draxonians
for
are not
the kind.
angry with.
Right, by the way, I have my fancy Jacksonian clothes on
Same.
as well. Hey, what color did you have?
The copper dragon.
Silver, of course.
Yeah, I have. Let me see here. I take the gold one on.
Yeah, but you're in a silver district, fan.
Yeah, but I don't have a silver one.
Say,
Yeah, I know.
You must have one for
By the way,
each
do you
color.
reattune to your other glaive?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I ask for my hat back.
Storm, do you give back the hat?
Can I have my hat back? The one you borrowed?
I don't think I need it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here you
All right.
Woo.
To its rightful owner
Yes.
it goes.
This food is bussin'.
go. Good, good.
But how are you supposed to eat with these two things? Chopsticks
Like
or
this.
something.
You see the different techniques develop here. The traditionalist's approach that Storm has. Surprisingly, for once, Storm is the one taking the proper traditional approach, and then Jaxson just comes and stabs the pieces.
Fritz just eats with his hands as always.
Yes, takes the hand on the grill and you just takes it. About,
Well, hey
Yes,
man,
what hands, man.
I can take it.
Your hands get a bit charred by the end of the night, but it's okay. It's worth it.
Hell yeah.
So what did you guys do today?
Well, you know, brushing my hair.
Yeah? Is it your arm sore?
Right, Dara's been sitting throughout this entire dinner, just continuously brushing.
Yeah, in between bites, it's like back to the brush.
No, Arisa just feeds you. What, you
One
brothers?
for me, one for you.
You know, I actually feel like that's in character for Arisa.
Unironically, yeah.
Oh, my darling Dara.
She's realized that there's no stopping you, so she's just trying to make the best of the situation and help you out as much as you can.
How about you, Storm?
I found the place where we are heading to. I found the weathereye and a warehouse with a moon painted on it. So, but I tried walking into it and it seems sketchy.
Right. Fair enough.
And did not find the moon.
Well, I jumped out of a window today.
Seems like something I would do. Great.
I took a bit inspiration from you.
Great. Landed on your feet.
Yeah, actually. I had to cheat my way over the wall, but it was kind of cool. We should have seen that.
Proud rogue.
The guards didn't even notice.
Oh.
I mean, like before that. Yeah, I was like, quick, easy, fast, stealthy, perfect.
Well, I for one think that we should find some way to know where Woodrow is hiding somewhere.
Arisa, scry on
The
him.
warehouse. Oh yeah, Arisa, scry on him.
Scry on him.
Good idea.
Oh yeah, she does it at the dinner table. Uses the grill as a scrying pool.
Yeah, just take out the fucking. We're having a good time. It's perfect time for scrying.
Very nice time for scrying.
Let me just check.
Let her. I'm pretty sure she has.
She usually has it.
Yeah, but I just wanna be. Not in this one, but she should have it prepared. So I'm actually gonna put it on.
She knows that we usually try to abuse her for it.
Yeah, and this is like one of those weird things that actually comes to use most times.
Well, she's going to eventually, like, after you finish the dinner, she's gonna try to scry, I assume, on Woodrow, or
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She's just gonna say, it didn't work.
The Weaver, then?
I could try the Weaver as well.
Let's go.
Just gonna try that. No, I couldn't find her either.
That sucks. So, what's the plan for tomorrow? Are we doing it at night, dawn, like when?
Well, we don't even know where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, the warehouse. Right, so
That's so awkward. There's this really weird vibe in this group all of a sudden.
Right.
Yeah, man. We don't know where to go, but we're gonna go to there.
Storm,
we don't know where to go.
Is Woodrow a morning person or a night person?
He seems to like the moon.
Yeah, so probably nights.
So he doesn't like mornings. That's why we attack him in the morning. He will be in a bad mood. It will be perfect.
Before Woodrow has had his share of coffee. Yes,
Yeah.
Perfect strategy.
Take him while he's tired and groggy.
Yeah, so let's go morning, absolutely.
Oh yeah, so wait, are we gonna fight him or what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know what's in that warehouse, It's a moon on the warehouse. If he's there, absolutely, let's fuck him up.
Oh, nice. Right, so I can go for the Weaver, I guess. I could try that, but
Yeah, no, the ads. I'm going for
something. Right. Fritz, could I borrow the javelin, the stormy javelin?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. You know, I kind of want to be able to do damage to her.
Neither will Fritz.
I mean, he can go for the odds or Woodrow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go for the crew or like the mercenaries or whatever, yes, you could. Like, didn't your blade like charge when you kill someone?
Yeah, you
Does
should
it?
probably go for
It
that.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
to
I wasn't
get
sure if
us-
you were gonna be here, so I had to send some of the details
Yeah.
to Marcus if
Alright.
he was gonna play Fritz.
Right.
So right. Okay, so now we have two people. Dara, what are you gonna do?
I have banishment, I have telekinesis, I have well, those are pretty much the ones that are gonna be useful. I also have that black tentacle spell if you want to restrain some of them, but you know.
Alright. Could you remove Woodrow's ring with your telekinesis?
In theory, I could break his finger and take the ring.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ah. That's a bit rough.
But you know, it is risky. It's not a guaranteed.
Okay.
Plus, if I just have the ring, he can just grab it back. So, I mean,
Right.
we need to get rid of it somehow.
Well, okay, then we
So,
try to.
Storm, how do you feel about swallowing a ring?
Let's do it.
Oh, you want to swallow the ring?
Why not? Or why do you want to swallow a ring?
Okay, so I think that we should try to maybe first banish,
Yeah,
And
I have
in
a few
case-
attempts.
in case there won't be like if only the Weaver succeeds, me and Storm goes for the Weaver, else me and Storm goes for Woodrow. Otherwise, we always take the ads or
Yeah.
the mercenaries. I'm sorry.
Of course, of course.
And if we fail, what the Dara, don't fail. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that. He knows that I could do that last time.
Right. Oh, right. He might counterspell that.
In theory, he could.
Do you remember what spells he used?
I remember him teleporting and doing a lot more than he should be able to do in a short amount of time. Haste.
Haste. Right. You could just say haste.
Yeah, I don't.
What like level is that one? Because
I
if
think I know from a metagame perspective, but I don't know if Dara would know exactly. I'm
I
gonna
don't
check
think
if it's
she
on
would
the.
know. Then
I'm gonna check if it's on the Warlock spell list. Then I'm maybe.
it's not.
Then no.
Right. Well, he might counterspell that, I guess. Yeah, I think this will be easy, right? We fucked him up last time. Let's do it again.
I suppose so.
And Arisa, do your animal things. Perfect.
I'm gonna become a fire elemental or something for Arisa.
I'm gonna burn down the warehouse.
Maybe something that can like restrict Woodrow would be good. Or protect Dara.
She's
getting
probably
one
gonna say,
shot
"Oh,
at-
a giant constrictor snake."
Yeah. I mean, it's either gonna be that or like Earth Elemental or something like that,
All
depending
right.
on.
Well,
Yeah.
so are we going in the morning tomorrow, or when are we heading
Morning.
over? Morning, right? So early
Early as possible.
bird gets the worm.
Yep.
Let's go. Well, then we should. What's the time? I take my golden pocket watch.
I take my cracked bronze.
I take up my
I
pocket
mean,
watch.
it's getting pretty late. It's probably like 7
But like,
p.m.
but the
8
time zones we haven't switched.
Oh, you just went straight south. You're in the same time
Oh.
zone.
No, but we are.
Are
a
there
bit
even
east.
a difference
I
time
mean, a
zones?
little bit, but it's not a big
Okay.
enough difference to create a big like. There is some small difference, sure, but
What did you say the time was?
like 7 to 8 p.m. Something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go and sleep now, and then we just head out like crazy. Wait, did you get the poison by the way, Storm?
Yeah, let's sleep. See you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Sure.
Sleep tight.
Get tight.
I think we're gonna use this to take a break then, because we've been going for
Perfect.
a little over 2 hours. So
Oh.
we will go fetch some food and stuff, and then we will be back with possibly an exciting fight. We'll see. But until
Yeah,
then,
it might be
Easy
very
fight.
long and tedious.
until then, don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
See ya.
And we are back. It is time. The time has come for the most exciting, adrenaline-packed part of the session. Potentially, who knows? Maybe the party finds something else to do. But if not, then let us get straight into it. So, you all go to bed, I assume, unless
Yep.
there's something else anyone wants to do before nightfall. So,
Nope.
as you all go to sleep,
More murder.
Storm going to his own room, and the rest of you bunching up with your roommates.
Me and Fritz being all cozy.
Who's the little spoon?
Well, Fritz, obviously.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Based.
He might have a hard outside, but he's soft. He's soft
Like-
on the inside.
Oh,
I have my unseen servant spooning me too, so I'm like the middle spoon.
Hell yeah.
You like to
I
hold
love-
something, so you summon the servant.
I love the fact that you go from biggest to smallest.
Ja, men det är som
Ja.
Fritz är tesked.
Hey, English.
Oh yeah, all right,
Teaspoon.
we're streaming right now. Yeah, I'm a teaspoon. He's like the food spoon,
Something like that.
and his servant's like the spatula.
Yeah.
I think it's table and teaspoon,
Oh, tablespoon.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, true. Tablespoon.
Yo, food spoon. Where you at?
Well,
and then I don't know what to buy.
Spoon, let's go.
as you're all going to sleep, spooning it up, Storm,
Mm-hmm.
you're the only one without a spoon.
Yeah, tornado.
Oh,
Exactly.
So you're the little spoon, then, and Tornado is the big spoon.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, we don't want it the other way.
Storm, once again, you are
What?
in your dreams. You're flying around with Tornado. You're having a good time. And then, as you once more drift into this kind of cave, this dark area, you feel
Yeah,
something.
I juked this kid.
Well, you're being pulled in there. You feel
Of
something
what?
grab your foot and start pulling you. Tornado continues to fly as you're being pulled backwards. And you look and you see it's this big tentacle that is wrapped around
kinky.
your
Kraken.
around your ankle and just pulling you into the darkness.
No.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Luck. I still have one.
Sure.
Any luck in his sleep?
It's a
I
saving throw.
guess.
Yeah, I'm a lucky guy, you know.
Hmm.
What did you get?
12.
12. Alright, you're pulled and you hear this eldritch, ancient kind of language, these whispers, this soft voice that is layered by this deeper, strange, evil sounding voice with every word that is being spoken. And as the morning comes, you don't get your long rest. and you take
I take damage.
9 psychic damage. As you kind of start awake, you sit up, feeling all out of breath from the horror of this nightmare. You really feel like you didn't get any good sleep.
So what is that? What is the negative again?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, I should know that because I played Lurbuck for quite a while.
More importantly, your luck is not recharged, for instance.
Every dawn, is it? Is it not?
I think it actually is every dawn, not a long rest.
Let's check this.
I think that's one of those things that because they did change up a bunch of those things where like originally they were that, but then they changed it like after a long rest. But you might be right.
Let's read.
Do you have?
Regain expend when you finish a long rest.
No.
And I think you used all 3 charges of your luck, right?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have any luck. You're not feeling very lucky today.
What the fuck? Okay, I short rest.
I don't think you get
can do
regained.
that.
Or I go down to a short rest, of course.
Yeah, you go down to your breakfast. That's what it's called. You go down to break your fast, as they used to say. And you find the others there. Dara and Fritz, you've been up a bit earlier as usual, but Fritz, I imagine it's difficult to go for a subway run in such a strange city as this.
Yeah, no, this time it's gonna be different.
So you all gather up eventually. You see Storm is looking a bit tired, kind of like dragging his feet. Dara, you finally do get a rest though, since around midnight or so, you feel like, wait, why am I still brushing my hair? And you finally
Arm must be
decide
fucking hurting.
your scalp does feel very sore and your arms are very tired, but you did get some sleep at least.
Gains?
Does she like get +1 on strength now?
No.
Oh.
A new level of exhaustion.
Maybe in a couple of days when her arms have had time to rest properly.
Right.
It takes time to build
It's
muscle.
okay. She doesn't use them anyway.
True. Well, you're all gathered up around the table.
Right.
Well, guys, it's time.
Should we have a code word for if we are going to run? Because we can't just say run, because then they will know that we are gonna run.
Yeah, let's
Gotta
make it.
feel out of it, eh?
What if we say attack?
Right.
When
Yeah. If we
we
scream
run.
attack, then we run away.
Yeah,
It's perfect. It's perfect.
yeah.
Great
It feels like
code, great
the
code.
one thing they would never suspect us coworkers of being able to do when we attack.
Mhm.
I'm a bit tired, so you guys carry this fight. Okay, great.
Storm?
Wait, this whole operation was your idea.
Yeah, but
wait, okay.
I had a
Storm,
horrible dream
Storm.
last night, tentacle, Kraken grabbed me and couldn't sleep.
We can wait like 8 hours or so if you want to sleep now.
Yeah, let's do that.
You see Storm has like barely touched his food and is like, oh, okay, time to go back to the room.
I will take that.
Well, I suppose we attack at noon.
Well,
Right.
Storm, you head on over back to your room and you just fall down into your bed and you're instantly asleep again, if that is what you're wanting to do.
Let's see. Am I
And
flying
you
through the air?
dream.
You are flying and you see the dark cave.
No.
But you do a U-turn and you drift away and you go back and you see the sun again and the seas, and this time your sleep is uninterrupted by any bad dreams.
Let's go.
Does anyone else want to do anything in these 8 hours that you're sitting around?
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some jewelry.
You're gonna go buy
Oh,
some
no.
jewelry.
I am going to buy some nice like tapet,
Wallpaper?
wallpaper. Some nice wallpaper. Yeah, wallpaper.
You gotta go buy wallpaper.
Or like
Jewelry to that.
or
What is
no,
going
or
on?
like mats
I
you can
understand.
have on your walls, like decorate. Yeah, cool,
Okay,
cool
I
decoration.
understand what you're going for here.
Yeah.
I never remember where to find this thing that I'm looking for.
Wallpaper.
No,
Wallpaper
there's
and-
another thing that I'm looking for. So you're looking for, I mean, are you looking for a nice, like, carpet thingy, or...
Like just nice decoration, like for your place, you know. Premium stuff. I go to the premium places, like this districts, like where I see nice stuff.
Right. You find this little golden box with a crank that you can turn, and when you do, it starts playing music. And the same trader seems to have this like big painting of this big like red dragon. It's a really beautiful painting. And there are some other like smaller things in this the shop as well. The dragonborn that owns this kind of like comes up to you and says something in Draxonian.
You buy
He doesn't know which one you wanna which one are you playing?
the golden box.
The music box. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I take like a gold piece up. 10 of them.
Oh, he feels as though you have insulted him as a
I take up a platinum. How many?
You see, he
How
takes this
wow,
little
man.
ledger and he scribbles a number and he shoves it over, and it says 2,500 gold.
I point to the painting.
He points back at the
You're in
thing, and he
Draxonia,
just
lad.
edits it, and it says 2,550 for the painting.
I write down 2,000 and point to the painting.
Make a persuasion check.
That's like 10.
Well, he got a natural 1 on that.
Oh!
Like, thinks, and he takes it, and he writes 2,200. It's a beautiful painting.
Yeah, I'm a pay for that shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I buy it. I start.
It's a big painting as well, though.
It's like frame and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has this like
Wait.
golden decorated frame.
Do I think I could fit it through a tree while I'm running?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm buying it.
It's not like an entire wall, but it is a big painting. Like
how big?
I mean, like this wide, kind of. But like you can take it on your arm and like charge with it.
Right, nice. Yeah. I'm buying that.
Yeah. Take that. He nods, satisfied. Takes the money.
Yeah, I am going to find a rug as well.
Okay.
A rug.
Are you looking for something in the same range
Not
of?
not the price range. Maybe like tone it down like to three numbers instead of 4.
Okay.
Oh, you want 3,000? Okay.
Whoa!
I'll say you find one for like 300 gold if you're lucky.
I pay it, so it's 2,500 in total.
Yeah, you find this older Dragonborn lady that is willing to sell one for 300 for you. So you basically got it for free with a painting, essentially.
Let's go.
Is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, eventually, unless anyone else wants to do anything, eventually Storm wakes up and you all regroup.
Yeah.
Are you all ready to just head out, or are you gonna
Yes.
gather
Of
and
course.
speak first?
Shall we head out?
Alright, so we're going to do this now. By the way, what do you think of my new painting?
What does it portray?
It's this big red dragon that is like breathing fire and flying in this like elegant pose. It is a very fine painting.
I would prefer
A
silver,
silver. Yeah.
but
And they only had a red one, and it was. I mean, he couldn't speak Northern Common, so like, can I really ask for
well,
one?
of course it does portray the red or the gold, friggin' bruh.
Well,
It seems
very
that
nice.
you're very in tune with it, I
look,
suppose.
I need to decorate my new crib.
In the crib isn't too okay. Yeah,
What? What did you say? Huh?
you know, it's like a inn. You know,
No.
in.
It's a crib. No, not this. In the Outcast.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you have a room, right?
Yeah, it's mine forever.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have
But,
to pay
you
again.
know.
It's my place.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be like more satisfying and luxurious to have like a little cottage out in some place away from people instead of in the middle of Outcast?
Everyone that is someone lives there. Okay.
It doesn't mean that he won't have a cottage. It means just that he wants to be there as well.
I probably
You
could
care that
buy a
people
place for the summer, you know.
Do you care that people think of you as someone?
I mean, they don't have to think of me as someone because I am someone. Because I live there, you know.
I'll buy a cottage out in the friggin' farmlands.
Wait, so out in the farmland, so on the land, no? You don't want to live on the sea?
Probably.
Yeah, of course I want to live on the sea.
I think,
But,
like,
you know, I got the token, right? I can travel around as well.
Wow. Right.
So then instead of traveling to the, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
How about that we put away our paintings and stuff and go out and possibly manslaughter a man that we have hated for a long time?
Not
But beautiful
manslaughter.
painting, though.
It's thank you very much.
Yes. But
It costs
unfortunately, we
a bit
don't
too
want
much.
it to be damaged.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it to the fight. I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Hey Woodrow, check out my painting.
Just
you
before
like
leaving.
You like the prices in Drexonia?
No, fucking hate it. I mean, it's like only people that are something can buy it, you know. But like a bit too expensive. I
So
guess.
you like Drexonia? Perfect.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what I've seen this far, quite bad cards. Fine merchants, you know, quite good and good food, really good food. Maybe gonna buy a crib down here too.
Look at that. If you
Mhm.
think the prices are steep for a painting,
It's a
I think you
masterwork,
I
okay?
think you need to learn
then
some
you're gonna need
Jacksonian before you
some
leave. Start living
Jacksonian.
here.
Yeah. Right. Before.
I got classes. Just pay me in
Mhm.
platinum, and we
Fuck off.
can begin.
Before. be-
Storm charges 1 platinum per word.
before we leave, I need to buy like a book with all the words and stuff, so I can learn.
The Jacksona, yeah.
Yeah. Before we leave
You
Jaxson,
can
I'm
train.
gonna.
You can train with me, absolutely.
No, I need to find a book. You know, like a book.
Yeah, we can train. You can try to speak with me.
Yeah. Perfect.
But lizard folks have a little bit different words, you know.
Mhm.
So it's okay.
It's like you have a potato down your throat.
No. The lizard folk.
Swallow their tongue.
That's quite stupid too.
Like dirt in mouth.
Oh, it's a bit more foul.
Does the posh gold ones and everything say, because you know,
They're
Lizard
posh.
folks isn't the best place to
Right.
come, apparently, unlike the
Mm-hmm. It's a cozy place.
I just expect a gold dragmer to pass through and just like, oh, look at there, kids. It's one of those death speakers or something like that.
Oh fuck.
Most of the people here are like silver, since you're in the silver deck.
And I am silver.
With that one random
You're
gold
beige.
dragon boy.
Right.
Okay, so,
Anyway.
let's kill a pirate, eh?
Well, I
Wait,
suppose.
let's kill a lot of pirates.
Yes, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone knows what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, baby. Let's
Well,
go.
I always do. Let's
No,
go.
no.
Yeah, Dara, just don't get hit this time. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't think I can change that. I
I
think
think
it's
you
fate.
jinxed Dora's fate quite a lot.
I mean, like, it doesn't matter what I say.
Jacob be like, I'm
wait,
gonna do something called a pro gamer move.
Right. Before we like head out an hour before, I'm just gonna ask, like, so do you have like any items that's like attunement and stuff that you don't use? Just in case, like, because I can use my glaive, so I have an open slot for this fight. So I, like,
Boots of the winter.
but he's using them now,
use
probably.
those.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
No.
No. I don't.
Ah, well, I guess I have to
Wow.
deal with what I have now.
Damn.
Well,
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
sounds like Dora's gonna have to carry this.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Let's go,
Yes,
Dara.
as in every fight.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She is the most powerful member.
Well, you all head over together to the place that Storm scouted out, then, I assume.
Yes.
You get to these doors, these big doors. I mean, it's a set of like large double doors used to like put cargo into this warehouse. So, you know, they're like 20 foot wide together. Has this like these big bars that you can like pull to open it up.
Do we knock or do we just open?
Well, how do pirates usually open doors?
Do the knock thing.
I usually just open.
I mean, like,
Well-
the knock thing. The thing you do at knock every time.
Ah!
Okay, so you pull all you've got, but it's really
it's a push.
heavy.
It's a push door.
No, it does open, and you see as
Oh,
the
it's-
light spills through. It's, you know, the twilight of the day, since it's kind of late now that Storm went to bed for a while. You see as this like beam of light goes into this room, you see the warehouse is just this one open space with these shelves that are in a few lines, and there's an upper kind of floor with a platform in the other end. You see two figures up on the upper floor that are stood on the other side of the room. A familiar pirate and a familiar woman with her strange scar-like marks. And
Wasn't she super pale also?
She is. She looks very gaunt and pale. Very attractive, though, despite her creepy appearance.
So vampire, got it.
Kind of. And with these, like, strange marks that glow when she casts spells. And you see in the middle of this open floor, on the lower floor where you're entering, you see a person tied to a chair.
Oh,
And a
fuck.
burlap sack over their head.
Oh, fuck.
You see the beige scales on her arms.
Wow, who could have guessed?
And you see Woodrow standing up there, leaning against the railing. The room, as I said, it has these like shelves, and there are like crates on the shelves, and there are some barrels throughout the room. And Woodrow just leans over the shelf, or over the railing on the upper floor, and just says, "Ah, finally. Good to see that you could come on such short notice, Storm. Do come in, close the door after you. Wouldn't want any attention from others, would we?"
Of course not.
So you pull the doors shut.
Yeah.
It goes kind of dark. I'm gonna pull up the map cam because I reckon that you are probably gonna be curious to see this properly, in case you want to position yourselves or something like that.
Yes.
So where do we have
No
it?
extra henchmen. They must be hiding.
So here you have it.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
So I've just put you all in a line here. They are on the upper floor, as I said. So here's Woodrow and the Weaver, and
What's-
here
Oh,
is
damn.
Storm's.
What is the barrels?
They're just barrels. I mean, these black things are shelves, so they're about 10 feet high. The second floor is about 15 feet up, and there are like crates in the shelves. There's more crates up here. And then, yeah, the round things are barrels. Here are stairs that go up to this upper area. And they start from here and go up like that and then curve around.
Oh, far up?
I mean, it's the second floor is about 15 feet above the first floor. You can also walk underneath here because it's more like a balcony that goes across. There are like some support beams, but other than that, it's like free passage around here.
Okay.
So.
Indeed, we meet again. Sooner than I wanted.
By the way, I need all of you.
Initiative?
No. As you walk into this place, I need you all to make charisma saving throws for me.
Huh.
Let me just. Alright, never mind. Charisma.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, this is not good for me.
I roll for Arisa as well, so...
Yeah.
This is not a good type of roll.
17.
No. Oh yes, 17 as well, but that's probably too bad.
Fritz 7. Did I hear that?
7, yeah.
I have a bite as well.
Dara
Dara is 25.
and Arisa.
I'm checking her. 20.
Okay. That's interesting. All right.
Everyone is banished except for Dara.
Oh wait, I need to turn this.
Yeah, we didn't think it would happen like this.
Well, you all just walk in. You don't really notice anything, any of you.
Huh.
Well, Storm, was your journey down here pleasant?
Yeah, simple. Do you think I took a boat or something?
No. I assume you use magical means.
Wow, you are so smart, Woodrow.
No, I'm just impatient.
Yes, I've noticed.
Have you, though? I've spent years tracking you.
Yeah, but now I've noticed because, you know, met like when was the last time?
I caught the scent. I am so close, and here you are to give me the ring, or at least lead me to it.
Yeah. Is that so?
I assume that is so. It would be rather foolish of you to show up here and not intend to give it to me.
Does mother look hurt?
Not as far as you can tell. Like, you can't see her face because she has the burlap sack pulled over her head, but from her body, like, not really, no. You can't see any visible injuries, at least.
Okay.
Are you worried about your mother?
As a sane man would be, yeah, I would say so, yes.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
So, Storm, how have you imagined that this was going to happen?
You give me 200,000 gold, and I give you the ring.
You're a funny man. What if I didn't?
What if you did? Yeah,
What if
then
I
you have
didn't?
the ring.
Would
if
you
did?
really give it to me?
Well, I don't have it.
No. Well, I have an alternate idea.
Let me hear. Woodrow. Let us hear you.
I
Your ideas usually
make you-
disappoint.
I make you give it to me without paying you a single dime.
How? Exactly.
He just like
At
shoots a
this
quick
moment.
glance over at the Weaver, who's standing there just slightly behind him and just smiling with a very weird, unsettling smile. There are ways to make anyone speak.
Huh?
You heard me.
Huh?
Now, Storm, you have your mother here.
Yep.
Do you want to take her with you? Do you want to set her free?
Yeah, would be great.
Then are you going to cooperate with me? I have the upper hand and you know it. There are many ways this can go. Some with
Can I
more
take a
bloodshed
little
than
chat
others.
with the group? You know, just a little.
Speak openly.
Well, that's no fun.
It is for me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you want to see that your mother is fine? Is that it?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Well, then go on ahead.
Boop, 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 boop.
So you just walk straight up to her like that and
Yes, sir.
take off the burlap sack. You see she has been gagged under that, so there's like cloth tied around her mouth so that she can't speak. Now, Storm.
How do you do that to a Lizardfolk? Just do it like this?
Or do you
Well-
like? Can't they use like?
Yeah, they're
shield?
tied around the snout like that, so she can't open it. You see Woodrow just kind of like points towards you. Actually, let me just check this really quick. Gonna make sure. Yeah, so he just kind of like mutters a quick sort of minor spell, and you feel that there's like something that takes hold on you.
On me?
Yep.
Nah. What the hell? Stop with you're trying to make me dream about the Krakens killing me and stuff,
No,
you know?
this is just,
I don't want to dream about that.
This is
Stop.
just in case you try something stupid.
Stop playing games. What would happen if I tried something stupid with this thing on me, huh?
You want to find out.
Yeah. No.
You see, he pulls out one of his pistols and cocks it. Let's find out, shall we? And I want Joel to roll initiative.
Because I can't start nothing there. I can't say please forgive you for my sins because I have a fucking bow and arrow, bro. What the fuck am I gonna do with that?
You have a broken gun.
Someone else has to do something.
I mean, we don't want to steal your thunder.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like, it's the one storm thing. Oh, dear.
I've already
God,
rolled
sorry.
initiative for them yesterday just to make things a bit easier here.
Lovely. Lovely.
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at one of the initiatives here.
Well, we
Yeah,
can start
you're
with them
probably-
then. What did you get?
With the Arisa got 0,
Nice.
And Dara?
9.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, 20 and above? 15 and above?
16.
19.
Okay, so Storm 19. What did I hear? Fritz 18? Or was it
No.
16? No, Jaxson 18.
17.
Jax
and then there was-
18, Fritz 16.
So close to greatness.
Fritz, you remember you have advantage on initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Just making sure.
Oh,
It's been a while since you joined us. So.
Yeah, that's
I was-
like the one thing I do remember.
I've noticed.
I was expecting to hear the classical afterwards.
Oh yeah, like you have advantage, right? And then
Yes.
Well,
Of course
in
I
that
do.
case, we start this with.
Hey, it's just the delay in the audio. It's
We
fine.
we start this with the main man of this quest, Storm. You're first. You're in the
Let's
middle
find
of
out
the
what
room.
happens.
Well,
Storm is doing weird stuff.
They're very far up.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, wait. Shit.
Shit. Wait, you're far up. Okay, so can I cut off so Mother can run?
You want to cut her ties?
Yeah.
Sure, you can take an action to do that.
Perfect. Cut her ties.
All right. So you cut her loose. She kind of pulls off the gag around her snout herself, and just like nods and like.
Free
turns
action.
around.
Give her a toothpick.
Sure. Toss her a toothpick. She catches it, puts it in her mouth.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's go.
And then I go behind. What is that black thing?
They're shelves. They're not like real cover. You can see through them because they're sparsely covered in like crates and stuff. But it's not like a perfect cover or anything.
Well, then I go prone.
Okay.
Or what? Yeah, when you're prone.
Gives
Yeah,
you disadvantage
disadvantage.
on range.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
exactly. You know,
Do
I
you have
automatically, but what?
Do you have advantage on shooting when you're prone?
No.
No, but
Okay,
range
well, I
attacks
go-
have disadvantage against you.
Mm.
I go behind. I go closer. Wait, how do I come up there? Do I have to go the stairs?
Yeah,
Can't
you
you
would
just,
have
like-
to run around here unless you want to climb up on the shelves and parkour over.
Can't you just like jump up on the barrel and then onto the shelf and then onto the next shelf and then onto that?
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Can I jump on the? Yeah, let's. How much movement would it be to come up on one of the shelves?
You want to get up to here? It would
Yeah.
be like 10, 15, so 20, I guess.
20 feet.
Yeah, because it's
Climbing.
double when
Then
you're
I can't go
climbing.
prone.
No, you could not unless you bonus action for that.
Oh yeah,
Bonus
then I
action dodge.
Like if you dash, you can go prone.
I go prone. Let's go.
All right, sure. So you want to stay there and you go prone, right?
Well, I have 5 more movement, and I go 1 left more.
Sure.
Cool.
You can do that.
Nice.
All right. Well, that ends your turn then. So we move on to, I believe, Jaxson.
Wait.
Right?
We did had 10 more movement.
Who did?
Like who did
No,
Arisa give more movement?
Arisa forgot about giving that.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
We had,
sure.
like,
I mean,
8 hours.
I guess at least Jaxson, because Jaxson was the one who actually wanted it. So
Sure,
yeah, let's
we'll say that.
Jaxson.
Okay,
has Lance
whew.
Rider.
I'll
That
allow it.
That helped me a lot. Yeah, I'm doing charge, man. So I want to go like diagonally, southwest.
How
As far as like southwest west as possible. So 45, so 9 tiles. So 1, so then left, south left.
Like
How
this.
much is that?
Wait.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
5,
4,
10,
5,
15,
6, 7, 8, 9. I can get to the next
30.
barrel. The
35, 40,
next one too.
45.
And then
Or
yeah, and then I will that's right.
or like
I
that.
will
Oh,
misty step behind the weaver.
Ooh!
I guess. I mean, it's 15 feet up as well, so I'd say you can get to here. Behind is a bit ambitious, though.
Wow.
I'll let you go
Yeah.
to here, though.
Yeah. And then I start stabbing. Bum, bum, bum.
Whoa!
Sure.
Ooh. Can natural 18 on the first one, and a natural 1. Let's go. So that's 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage total.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So you you go up there and you do that. Right. Sure.
And then I mark her.
All right.
So she takes damage if she damages me.
Right.
I think it's I think that's good.
Well, is that all you want to do?
Yes. All I can do.
Okay. Well, now the fun begins. Now it's the Weaver's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh man.
you see how the marks across her skin begin to glow this vibrant pink, just like last time. And she begins pulling out this needle and sewing, weaving magic in front of her. And as she does that, I need
Now I get it.
all of you to give me an intelligence save.
Is that a spell?
Every single one.
It is a spell.
I stab her.
Okay.
That's a hit because it's like natural 17. Very nice.
Intelligence. I don't want to fail intelligence.
7
luck.
7
Don't you
points of
have
damage.
saving throws in intelligence
7 damage, right?
because you're a rogue?
Fucking shit.
I have advantage because I'm 5 feet closer. That's 20 for me.
Okay.
13 for for Dara, 14 for Arisa.
13 for Storm.
Oh no.
13 Storm.
Yes, sir.
And Fritz, what do you get?
16.
Is Jaxson the only one who's going to be sane?
All of you are brain dead.
Woo-wee! This is gonna be fun.
Sidekick.
You
Yeah,
all
resistance.
feel as this sound begins to ring out through your minds.
Oh,
It is this agonizingly loud screech
oh.
that just grows
I know.
louder and louder and louder.
Oh, Lord.
So let me just roll a bit of, just a few dice, guys.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
By the way, who was the other one who got the speed? 'Cause 2 people could get the speed, right?
Well, it ended up being only you,
Okay.
I guess.
I only gave it. I mean, I could give it to how many I wanted to.
Then the whole party, right?
I could have, but the only one who
Yeah.
actually seemed to want it was Jaxson. Storm was like, meh. I didn't really care
I don't
because
want the
Doris
extra speed.
yeah, and Fritz already has speed, so you know.
Speed is always good to have.
Uh-huh.
This is okay, guys. It's chill.
I'm
Yeah.
like kind of a bit
Also-
shaky here.
Also, just because of this is gonna hurt the Weaver a lot.
Well, I reckon it'll be worth it.
Uh-huh. We'll see.
Dara
We'll see about
goes
that.
down.
Nah, she has Dara's resistance to psychic damage, boy.
Finally.
Okay,
Let's go.
so
And she deals damage to whoever.
you can't uncanny dodge this, man.
my mind.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay,
I
so
cannily dodge my mind.
Jaxson,
Yeah.
you are going to take that will be 48 points of psychic damage.
Huh?
48. What
Yep.
the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Fritz and Storm, you are going to take 96 points of psychic
Oh,
damage.
hell yeah.
Did you say 43 for me?
48.
48. Okay. So now I'm
90.
As you begin to realize that the thing that happened when you walked into this place was that it gave you vulnerability to psychic damage.
Oh shit. Oh, if only Dara had failed that one. Oh man.
Yes.
Well, you're still resistant though, so Dara, you failed the save against this, but you succeeded against the vulnerability thing, so you are still just gonna take, because it's 48 base, which is half to 24 then. So you're gonna
Okay.
take 24 damage.
Yeah, so
And
24 damage to the Weaver as well.
Arisa is going to take 48 then, I guess, because she
Yes,
failed the
because
save,
she's-
but she was vulnerable.
Did anyone get like a scar from this?
It's difficult to do a psychic scar. Your
Oh, yeah,
brains
I
are
guess.
mushy.
Yeah,
down.
fair.
Are you down already?
How many damage?
96, did you say, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 96.
Hey.
Gone.
I thought you had
Oh,
like
God.
a little more. Well,
If that is
I
what's
rolled
happening-
pretty well on that too. I could have done a bit less.
Arisa the healer's on her way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, everyone except for Jaxson is also stunned.
Amazing.
So you basically can't do jack. Storm,
Wow.
you're of course down in addition to that, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Don't worry, Storm. You're gonna be fine.
So, okay,
Great.
just gonna check with the Weaver here, because she takes damage from you, Dara, right?
Yep.
And you took 24?
Yep.
So she's gonna take 24 damage. Is she gonna take
Yep,
damage from
this-
you as well, Jaxson? From the mark?
Because she attacked me or damaged me, so she will take 3 damage from that.
Okay. Woo. I mean, that is... When I said that the Weaver had used some of her most powerful things last time, I meant it. That is...
Guess I'll die. How does it feel, Storm, to finally do its death saves?
Well, the Weaver is... She
Saves on
is
healing
going
duty
to...
today.
Wait,
Oh, what? Shit.
She's gonna try to move. Are you... Do you...
No, I can't because I used my reaction.
Oh. 25, 30, so she's gonna go. Yeah, that's fine. She's just gonna move over to there. And now it is Woodrow's turn, I'm afraid.
Hey, what's up, Woodrow?
So, Woodrow is going to...
He's technically within melee range of a certain...
Nope.
Oh.
I have a javelin,
Oh, yeah, right.
so I can hit the Weaver.
Oh, no.
No, I can't go that way.
You did this to yourself.
Oh, she can only get to there with 5, 10.
No. And I already used my reaction.
Okay, well. In that case, Woodrow is just gonna vault over like this.
Oh.
He's gonna just take the damage. Because screw it.
He's confident.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he is going to bonus action to teleport up there. As you see how he just jumps into the shadows. These shadows just emerge around him as he just appears right in front of you, Storm.
Yeah, I can't see nothing because I'm down, but yeah, nice.
Storm, you're drifting in and out of consciousness as you're up there. Well... And he looks over towards the Weaver, and she just gives a faint shake of her head. Alright then. He pulls out 2 of his guns, and just looks around. Well, why not? And he turns to you, Jaxson.
Let's go!
So he is
Try me,
going
bitch.
to unleash a couple of bullets your way.
I'm a fucking belly dancer. I'm just gonna.
Let's just no.
You don't have to hit them.
These ones.
Like, if it's not the duck die, I'm mad.
Oh, I'm using the duck die. I picked up my metal dice first, but then I was like, nah, it needs to be the duck one. It needs to be in here. So he is going to make his attacks against you. Wow, just like last time, he's rolling absolute dog.
My belly dancing skills are working.
What's your armor class?
18.
Whew, just barely. So he hits all 3 then.
Oh, what the fuck? Bullshit.
No, I rolled 18, 18, and 19.
Oh,
So let's do these ones.
I rolled so bad.
No, because it's he has an insane modifier, but like the rolls are garbage. Okay, these aren't great. So the first one is going to be 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second one is going to be 11, and third one is 10.
So 29.
I think so, yes. As he just fires 3 times over your way.
Oof. Okay. Okay.
And that is going to end his turn. So, Fritz, you're up next.
Mhm.
Well, I don't feel too great.
Yeah. Yeah. You could
Uh,
say that.
I'm gonna rage.
Wise choice.
I'm gonna start heading towards the Weaver.
Okay, so you're taking this way?
Like up, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's as far as you can get without dashing.
Do it.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay, so
Dash.
you're gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Bonus action tackle.
That's basically all you can do, because you've used action, bonus action, and move, so that is your entire...
Bonus
Free
action
actions.
tackle.
No, you bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
just gonna give
Bonus
her a
Free action,
stare.
flip the bird.
Right.
Yeah, flip the bird.
I'll allow that. That's a free action.
Yeah.
So then, Dara, you're up.
Yes. Let's see here. What can Dara do in this situation? Yeah, it's one of those weird situations where my original idea was so much better, but let's try it anyway. Oh wait, I'm gonna check here. I'm gonna check the space here a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 5. Maybe I'm gonna check for the spell. I'm checking the distance for a banishing. So if I can banish both. How long do I have to be within? Okay, they don't have to be. They don't specify how close they have to be to each other, and they are within range, both of them.
Okay.
I think. I'll move up 3 squares.
What
to
is the range?
right.
60?
60.
Yeah, they should both be
left.
within range, because I think it's 70 feet from end to end, if I recall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
they're both in range.
I'll try to banish both of them and see what happens.
So that is charisma saves, correct?
Yes. And I have a pretty high DC, so...
Well, I don't doubt it. I think a 27 is enough to save.
Yes.
So the Weaver stays. And Woodrow... That's another nat 20. There's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Dara being useless.
Well,
I'm
So that is
sorry.
a 25.
Sorry.
yeah, both succeed.
Yep.
So Dara runs and hides behind that lower shelf.
Like here?
Yeah, she's gonna hide there.
15, 20. Like, you want to
Covering,
stay
like-
right here, or do you want to go like more like this?
That should probably be fine.
I'm
So
like
right
proud of Dara right now.
Yeah, I mean, any cover is cover.
Mhm.
So. Arisa then.
Yes. And,
Storm is just lying there.
Of course. I'm checking the range of mass cure wounds here. So they have to be within. Okay. So if she walks somewhere to the middle, she could, in theory, get Fritz, Jaxson, and Storm. I think maybe.
Not Dara too, right?
Dara is kind of
Well-
fine for once, I think.
I mean,
All
here's
right,
the
yeah.
thing: resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try to get as far as possible around there,
Select
I
here,
guess. Can she in
What is the
30
range?
30-foot radius?
Jaxson is 35 or 40.
For
I think.
fuck's
5, 10,
sake!
15, 20,
I
25.
never.
30.
She doesn't. It
35,
doesn't
40.
center around herself. She can. So if
Oh.
she puts it in the middle.
Hypothetically, let me get the drawing tool just to, or like, I can make one of
It's a
these.
third
So it should be
foot radius.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it should be to here.
And double it, right?
Oh yeah, radius, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Radius.
Yeah, well that's
Yeah, this-
huge.
this should hit.
Yeah, because then you can cover pretty much
Yeah.
the entire
shit.
area.
Or shit, I might actually even be able to pick Dara as well. Now that that's all.
I mean, if it is radius and you can center it pretty much anywhere.
That's
Wait, let me just check. So that is
2.
that should be like this big times.
That's right. It's 12 squares.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you can
Oh,
get
Wow.
everyone with us.
let's go!
In that case,
If it doesn't have to be
mask-
centered on her, it's easy. So yeah.
No. I'm just gonna roll up some. It's
Now I'm
not
happy.
much. It's not much at all. It is 12 in total because I rolled garbage, but 12 HP to everyone.
Great.
Storm is alive!
Wow.
Yeah, Storm, you're back up. You're still prone though, but you're conscious. You see Woodrow just kind of standing above you, shooting over at Jackson's direction. And he's like, "Oh, so the lizard is awake. Curious."
Morning.
You have the perfect dime position.
I assume that's all Arisa is going to do. Unless she has
Yep.
something else she's planning to do. So in that case, we move over to Storm again, top of the round. Conscious just in time to do something.
Fucking bit. Yeah, so. Stand up.
Yep. Half your movement.
Fucking cut Woodrow. That ugly son of a
Okay.
bruh.
Go for it.
What is Costa doing, by the way? She doesn't have a turn.
Oh yeah. I kind of forgot about her, but yeah, she's basically just going to like look for a weapon. So let's just say she goes last. She's like over here looking for a weapon in the crates.
Wow,
and
she
stuff.
got worse than a 0 initiative. Damn.
Nat
Yeah, she's -1.
Let's go!
Nat 19 is like, yeah. Is that a hit?
Is it what is the total?
Good question. 9. 19. What? 9? What the?
Is it a
19
19 total or a nat 19?
Nat 19.
Okay, well in that case,
I
yeah,
can't
it's
count
going to
math.
be a hit. Sure.
If it's +9, it's 28.
Yeah, good. 28.
Yeah, that is a hit. His armor class is not that insane.
Great.
Muscus. Ah!
Are you serious? 4 ones. Oh my god. 9.
Wait, don't you have 5 die?
Yeah, but I got
Oh,
4
right.
of the dice was
Oh, I thought you got all of them.
12, 16, 21 damage. Wow, Pog.
21 damage.
Walk back 2 steps on the shelf and bonus action invisible.
So like there, and you use the pearl. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
Congratulations. He's still gonna kill you.
Probably, yes.
I was surprised not to hear attack.
Well, Storm is a coward, but he has morals.
Yeah.
He's not that kind of coward.
In that case,
We got this in
go
the
to
bag.
Jaxson.
I run up to the river and I flag.
30. Yep.
I stab myself doing the lightning stuff. Or did she reacted bad to lightning last time?
Yeah, I mean she seems to
Yeah.
take damage from it, so
Yeah, so I just have to take some damage. That's good for me. And then I double stab her.
sure.
Natural 17. Natural 16. So that's
both should hit.
23.
I
Okay,
mean,
nice.
yeah, both hit with that.
You never know. Okay, I can That's 5 piercing and 4 lightning, so 9.
Right.
And that's 7 plus 2, so 9 again.
So another 9, you say?
Yeah, so 18 points of damage.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my. Oh, and now I use my right focus on her. So now she starts glowing and can't benefit from cover or being invisible.
Okay, sure. Sure.
And if is she concentrating on a spell? No.
You know, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I realized something. I'm really dumb because you're almost all of you are stunned except Jaxson.
Oh.
I completely forgot about that little detail.
Yes.
Little.
Yeah,
Little
that
detail, yeah.
changes a lot.
Bruh.
Oh.
You know what? It's my mistake. I'll say that you're stunned now.
Right.
All right.
I
Shit
stop.
happened.
It just took a
No.
while to amp up, you know?
Right.
It's
A delayed stun.
it's better than nothing, yeah.
Hey, it's perfect for
it's-
Storm
it's-
being invisible and stunned. That's actually quite good because Storm can't move now.
that is a major mess up. Whatever.
I mean, we would
Stunned
be.
as invisible.
Yeah,
Wow,
sure.
let's go.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you move,
I mean,
you get
Fritz.
fucked.
I feel like Fritz is in a fine spot as well.
Mhm.
I mean, Jackson's thing is fine because he wasn't stunned anyway. So, but all of the rest of you have gotten like 1 turn each to do things. So we'll just say that was my gift to you.
Well,
Nice.
I just ran up to her and just face planted at her feet.
You
Pretty
T-pose.
Got a migraine just as you were. Ah,
By the
god
way,
damn it.
are there any windows?
No. Storm
No
already
windows at
scouted.
all?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Storm
okay.
already scouted this place.
And-
There's a door back here which is barred from the inside, which is the one Storm found on the back of the
And
building.
is that on the top or bottom?
This is on the upper floor.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just... Alright, sure. The Weaver is going to... Let me just see the range on this thing. Because she's kind of trapped here right now.
And she
Force
didn't concentrate
cage.
on any spells.
No, she's not concentrating.
Right.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
She is going to just... wait, I need a spell list again.
We got this in the bag, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, Dara feels really safe over there.
Yeah.
Actually, I do.
That was like a perfect gift from Jacob. Dara is safe and
Wait,
sound.
okay, I have this evil plan now. Oh,
Power
this
kill,
could be great.
power kill.
No.
Finger of death.
Try me, dude.
Do some more
So
psychic
she's going
damage.
to cast a spell, so Jaxson, if you're gonna attack her for that or something, then... you can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, I will actually wait. No, I attack.
I mean, what else is she gonna do?
If she tries to like jump off the rails or something. That's a 22.
Hits.
That's I can't reroll. And that's 5 slashing and 5 lightning, so 10 points.
10 points.
Yep.
I'm trying to just read this.
Didn't you mean 5 piercing?
Oh yeah, it's piercing and
Well,
lightning.
I know
so-
what he means, so it's fine. Wait. I'm sorry for taking a bit of time here.
It's okay. You're just delaying your TPK.
Yeah.
More game time.
Okay. So, yeah, Jaxson, you see how this shimmering wall appears along this entire line here.
Prismatic wall.
No, it's almost translucent, but since you're in the middle of fighting, you hit and you can't get through it.
Oof.
Okay.
And
So I'm alone.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
trapped on this side now.
Okay.
And then she's gonna jump down here. So she's just gonna take a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I mean, you were so glad that you took that reaction, man.
I mean, I'm pretty happy that I'm safe over here.
Yeah, until you realize that some of them can shoot through it or something.
Yeah, then it's a bit rough.
So let me just, that's one spell slot. And so she's going to move 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to here. And then you see how she just looks up at Woodrow and she says, and just points directly at Storm. Storm, you can still see even though you're stunned. And she points and she says, "He's right over there."
Great.
I told you she could see invisible people.
I just feel like Jaxson, behind the wall. I told you!
So you're stunned, but you're invisible, so the advantage will cancel out. But he is going to just move up. He's going to sheath his pistol and he's going to pull out his rapier. He is going to go ahead and stab you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Dodge this.
Just a little bit, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so does an 18 hit you?
No.
Let's go, Storm.
Does
it.
a 27 hit you?
Yes. Uncanny dodge.
You are stunned.
All
You
right.
cannot uncanny dodge.
You won't get away with this twice.
I just say that every time I I get hit.
It's like
No, just the stun thing, you know. I'm not letting you all escape the stun twice.
it's a reaction.
Fuck.
Well. Right. Okay, so. That is going to be... Oh, let me add this as well. So first one is going to be, let me just check the modifier here as well. So that is going to be 18 points on the first one.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Well, the second one. Oops. He's gonna hit you one more time as you are now unconscious, which means 2 failed death saves. As it is an auto crit when you're unconscious.
Yeah.
And crits do 2 of them. Your invisibility would also go away since you're unconscious.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, because he moves.
Yeah, I mean, he falls face first down onto the floor.
Ooh.
You see, he kind of like looks over at the Weaver, and this time she gives a nod. So,
well, see you, lads.
in that case, Fritz, I need you to repeat your intelligence save since you're stunned, and I remember this, so you can try to escape this.
17.
Not enough. You're still stunned.
Wow.
Dara,
Wow.
repeat yours
Well,
too.
You're
that
still
is not
stunned.
enough.
Wow.
All right, Arisa then.
That is a 17.
Not enough. Storm, make a death save.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
Oh,
Adios.
We passed through everyone. We couldn't do anything because we're all stunned.
can I luck or not?
I don't think you can.
Well, I'm dead.
You see at that point how the Weaver puts her needle away and she pulls out the silver cage from her sleeve. And you see this light that goes from Storm's body and in to this cage. And she looks at it, smiles, and looks up at Woodrow. And you just hear Woodrow laugh. Well, it seems that I have what I came here for. And he is going to use his movement to jump down and walk over to the Weaver. He's going to take a little bit of damage as he falls. Just 1 point, one pesky little point. And that ends his turn. So, we go back to Fritz, make another...
No, it's...
Or no,
yeah.
Wait, am I being...
Yeah,
Jaxson, totally.
Oh yeah, because Storm just died. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then he doesn't have his movement. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta wait for
Jaxson,
him.
you're up. You are completely right.
He would go to the door and try to open it.
All right. Yeah, you can free action open it.
Does it
Unbar
open?
it. Yeah, you can take the bar off and just give the door a shove and it opens. Do you want to move out? Like you can get to like here or here or whatever.
Am I outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, then the Weaver is up next. So the Weaver is going to hold her action. So when Woodrow now jumps down, her action goes off. She reaches out and she touches him, and they both vanish.
Oh. That was easy.
That was something.
Yeah, that was.
Good job, guys. Good job. We got him.
Let's go.
Jaxson.
I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to use my my other thing. But it's fine. I'll save it for another time. So,
Oh gosh.
I didn't even need it.
Damn.
Are you all good to go for a little longer?
I lied
A
about
little
backup character.
You always lie about backup character.
As you all one by one manage to regain the ability to control your bodies. Actually, Jaxson, where do you go first?
Yeah,
Do you just
I'm
run around?
heading back to the tavern or in.
Oh, so you're just ditching the whole place.
Yeah, because he as soon as the wall went up, he was like, "Fuck this."
You could just go round to the other entrance.
No, he's just going back.
Alright, sure, fair. Well, in that case, as the rest of you regain your abilities,
Gosh.
one by one, the pain subsides and you all have a moment to take in what you just watched happen. The lifeless body of Captain Storm, the slippery lizard that seemingly couldn't die, lying dead in front of you.
Died in fucking 2 seconds.
Oh gosh.
As I said, you're
Yeah.
playing on their home ground this time. They had the time to set up things.
Arisa is desperately going to try with a cure wounds that is going to fail.
She casts it. The energy just flows into him, but there's no reaction.
Storm?
It's just,
Storm?
It's just 3 of you. Slap him. His head just goes side to side.
There's no time to joke, Storm. Wake up. Wake up. Please.
It's just nothing. It's just dead silent. Just Dara, Arisa, and Fritz. No sign of Jaxson anywhere either.
Damn it.
You look around and you see Storm's mother, Kalzu. It's just standing there. And you see how she looks over at Storm, who's still up there, so I assume like Fritz or someone climbed to get him down from the shelf.
Yeah.
She just looks. And she says, well, that was easier than I thought. And then you see her face just melts. And nothing but a pile of snow remains.
Oh, shit. That was the trick you wanted.
That was just one of the other tricks that I wanted to use, but it's also not the one I was talking about. It's just
Damn
a wet pile now, or a wet puddle.
Okay. Okay, Fritz. I wasn't alive when this happened, but what did you do? How long did it take for that orb to crack? And what did you do?
Like the one when Dara died?
Yes.
What did that take? Like a minute?
No, you left her in the bedchamber.
Oh, yeah,
and headed on to
right.
finish off Isidore, and by the time you came back,
Right.
her body had disappeared.
So like 15 minutes maybe.
Something like that.
Damn it.
It's like 15 minutes probably.
Well, first of all, the most important thing, who gets to take care of Tornado?
You see Tornado at this point comes crawling out of the bag
Oh, sad.
Mm.
and goes and like
Sad
curls up
bugs.
by your neck.
Oh, horrible.
Just
Horrible.
he's just crying his
Lizard tears.
dry tears. Yeah.
Right tears.
There, Tornado. There. But we can't leave Storm like this. If someone were to find him, that could cause a lot of trouble. Is it possible to fit his body in the bag of holding?
Sure. It is
Alright.
possible.
Alright. Okay, Arisa, you take Tornado. I take Tornado. Arisa and Fritz, you try to fit his body through the bag of holding.
You have to like work together. One
Yeah,
holds
right,
the bag
sure.
and the other like lifts the body and tries to get it in.
Yeah. I guess I lift the body.
Yeah. Storm is pretty heavy for his rather slender frame because he has the scales weigh a lot. You know?
Of course they do.
They usually do a good job of protecting him, but today wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Can't protect him from psychic harm.
Damn it.
So you get him into the bag. What do you do next?
We need to get to we need to regroup at the tavern and get Jaxson. Hopefully he's still alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We go towards the taverns, crestfallen over the loss of our coworker.
As you make your way over there, I would like to have a moment in private with a certain Storm.
Certainly. Leave the...
So, Storm. One moment you are in the middle of a warehouse. You are barely given the time to fight before this terrible pain takes you. There is confusion. You hurt. You just barely somehow manage to become invisible. You don't even know how. And then the Weaver pointing at you, followed by Woodrow walking up with his rapier, stabbing you, running it through your heart, and as you fall down, everything goes black. And then something else. More pain as you are ripped
Destiny.
away.
Destiny, come on.
You're ripped away from your body, and suddenly it is similar to being submerged underwater. Everything around you is distorted. The sound is unclear. All you can see is bars of silver around you. You see outside Woodrow and the Weaver. You are tiny. You are in the Weaver's hand, you realize. Within this tiny little cage that she held. And then a flash. Colors. And you're somewhere else. A ship. You hear Woodrow's voice, but you can't tell what he says. There are cheers from people you don't really know. A crew, possibly. But you're just in there. You can't tell how much time goes by, but you're still on this ship. You're taken somewhere, it's dark. And then the Weaver's voice, resonating loudly. It's not muffled like everything else around you. This is clear. And you hear her say, "Where is the ring?" And you feel your very essence compelled, forced to tell her. You need to answer this question.
Bane of Alakring.
Silence. Sounds that are muffled, and then the voice again. Where on the Bane of Alakrin is it?
Cave underwater.
How does one reach these caves underwater?
Dive.
Are there any traps that you have left?
No.
Then, as you answer that, you feel your vision become clear, but it is not of where you are. It is another place, a cave, a familiar cave.
Oh.
And there the ring, where you left it. And you see the Weaver standing there, holding you in her hand, nodding, and then you're back on the ship.
In the cage.
In the cage. But as you return, you feel something change. The cage suddenly does not seem to hold you anymore. You are free to go. You pass through the bars and you drift off. You go. You don't know where you go, but you go. You pass through this dark space. You see the faces of your friends or co-workers, perhaps. You see Dara, Arisa, Jaxson. You see Fritz. You see Tazio. You see Tornado. You see your mother. You see the entire crew of the Weather Eye. Everybody just there as you're zooming through this void. Suddenly, you feel as though you are being trapped beneath water. Water levels are rising and you are drowning. You can't breathe. You are drawn into this rocky cave, similar to the one of your dreams or nightmares. And there, you find a carving of your S symbol. The ones you left in the caves to mark the path to the ring. You pass through it and you find the room again with the ring. Woodrow standing there. He is holding the ring in his hands. He's putting it on his finger and the rings merge. And all you hear is laughter as you are pulled onwards. This time you are grabbed by something, the tentacle from your nightmare again, dragging you through these caves back into the water. You are once again drowning. You try to swim. You see above you the sun over the ocean, and you swim towards it, trying to get to the surface, but then suddenly you realize that you are not underwater anymore. You are just in a dark space again, but you're still looking at this light. And the light grows. And grows more as you realize that it is not just some light, but rather something approaching you. Or maybe you are approaching it. You can't tell in this dark space. But the closer it gets, it becomes clear to you that it is a humanoid form. The shape of someone, something, humanoid at least. And as it comes closer, you recognize it. It is this silver-skinned, familiar, tall, slender humanoid that you encountered in the Bluedale Mines when you were given your destiny. Storm, much time has passed since you earned my favor. You proved yourself worthy through your struggles in the mines, and thus I made a promise that you would one day find yourself rising above the masses to see yourself become a figure of great importance in this world. You have done much, for better or worse, earning your renown with every action you make. Yet much remains before your name will be carved into the annals of history. I hereby offer to fulfill my end of this bargain, to allow you to continue your fight and achieve what your destiny has in store for you. Do you accept my offer?
Yeah.
They extend their hands, and you see now there is this Bluedale sapphire resting within their palms. The swirling mist pattern within it changes and shifts until you think you see your own face in it. They hold it out to you and say, "Break this stone and set your soul free to return to your mortal form. But I must warn you, with this your blessing will be expended for good. This will be the only time I help you escape the cold grasp of death, and thus, should you perish again, I'll not keep your soul from drifting through the in-between to that which lies beyond. So make the most of this second chance at life. Storm. Remember. Make them remember you." And you have the
Break
stone.
the shit out of the stone.
You grab it and you crush it in your palm, and once again you feel yourself be set free. As you are drifting, you see land below you, and you are going forward towards this land. Drexonia City. Somewhere within the city, familiar but also not. You wake up in a bed. Not the bed where you went to sleep last night. Another bed. A wide, luxurious bed. In silver, with these beautiful silver pillows and blankets. You see the symbol of the great family of the Silver Dragonborns. But you don't know where you are. I think we're gonna get the others back in here now.
Oh shit.
So. That was quick.
Oh.
And full squad. So, the rest of you, you eventually make your way back to the tavern, correct?
Yes.
You see Jaxson there, I assume or have you gone and hidden your room?
No, Jaxson is drinking probably.
Mhm.
You
I
see,
lost.
you see Jaxson kind of like bleeding out of an ear, just sitting there, drinking
Enjoying
a
a
little
drink.
bit as you all enter.
Well, that did not go as planned.
Oh, oh. What? Why is not Storm with you?
Storm is with us, or well, what remains of him. He's dead.
No. That's yeah.
And whatever that weaver did seemed to have done something with that little cage of his, but perhaps the orb will still work.
I will say you recognize the kind of cage she had. You've seen a little silver cage like that before.
Wait, what did you say she did?
When Storm died, she took out a small silvery cage and seemed to draw some energy from him. I don't know if it's his soul per se, but at least something she took.
Do I know anything about like
Make an Arcana check.
this?
Grim
Do I get
psychometry.
advantage because like family and stuff, necromancy and stuff?
Let me check.
I think it is
Um,
necromancy.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, sure.
That's let me check. 22.
You're pretty sure that this is a soul cage.
Right.
You're a bit. You haven't brushed up on what exactly it can do, but you remember seeing this similar cage when you were on or at Arxoceanum, I think the name is.
Yeah.
The member of the High Tables Citadel that was at sea when you were headed out with Blaze and Elicid.
Right.
You saw one of those in the study. And it is indeed necromancy. And you know that it can be used to force a soul to do certain things.
Do I know that if you break it like
It shouldn't keep... from what you remember with that high of a roll, it can't keep a soul there for that long. Once you have used the soul to do whatever it is you want it to do, it is free.
but if you metagame wise, if you don't use all the charges,
It can only hold the person for a certain amount of time anyway.
and then it will go back.
Then the soul is released to pass on to the afterlife or wherever else it is headed. But while it is in the cage, it is in the cage and can't
Do I
anything
know
else.
how long it is? Like how long it will take?
I'd say you're not entirely sure about it, but it's not like weeks or anything. Maybe a day or two, but not more than that. Shouldn't be.
Right.
And of course, if you make it do the thing that you want from it before then it will be set free once you've used all the like charges, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to be trapped in there forever.
Right.
But depending on, he might be there for a while.
And where did you have Storm?
We have him in the bag.
Right.
His body, at least. We couldn't just walk around with a corpse.
That's understandable. I think we need to. His soul can't be trapped there for too long. So we can get him back soon, I think.
Well, I suppose we just have to wait. I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
Right. We should probably keep him somewhere outside the box in case the sapphire works. Because if he wakes up in the bag, It's not that good.
Well, my body was transported to another place entirely.
Yeah, where you last slept, but if it doesn't work like we don't know how it will work now because it's probably a day or two before he comes back. We don't know if he will be here in Drexonia or if he will be in the bag.
Well, only one way to find out, but we will need someone to stay in Storm's room for now.
Oh, if we stay here, right? Yes, I guess I could do that.
Good, good. Well, then I suppose you take the bag. And you also are on the tornado duty. Unless you want someone else to be on tornado
Well,
duty.
I can do that.
Who would tornado
Mike.
choose?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I don't think Tornado really likes anyone.
No. I mean, we know Tornado doesn't like Arisa. We know Tornado doesn't care about Fritz, nor Dara.
I think it's more of like a who does he dislike the least.
Yeah.
I think Fritz, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Although Jaxson usually thinks.
Fritz did
maybe.
something to Tornado.
Well,
I
it was
feel-
the whole
I
thing
feel
of like
like-
biting Jaxson and all that. Like he was convinced to bite Jaxson, so he has a taste for Jackson's blood.
Yeah.
True.
And Dara tended to mock him by making illusionary flies.
I think he would basically just like be all depressed, and anyone can just pick him up. He's not gonna do anything. He's just dead inside.
Mm-hmm. We tried to give him a cockroach or something.
Oh my god. That's a sad
He
thing.
won't eat. He does not want anything.
Aww.
Right.
So what are you all doing?
I think the only thing we can do, rest up.
I mean, it's still a day. Like, middle of the day.
No, it's
Yeah.
pretty late because Storm went back to sleep.
Yeah, but that was like we went to bed 8.
Sure.
So that means we wake up around 5, I guess.
Fair enough.
So
I
it's
guess.
like 3 o'clock or something.
You know, you're right. You're right. I imagine that it was a bit later, but whatever. That's fine. You are pretty exhausted though, so after all that, the mental terror of that spell, whatever it was, I would let you take long rests if you wanted to.
I'm just happy that my mind shield actually worked for once.
You know, when I was doing the prep for this, I was like, for once, I think Dara might actually come out most unscathed.
Yeah. I mean, if Dara had failed at first charisma save and had got that double damage,
would have been worse.
I mean, the Weaver would have taken more damage, so I'm fine with that.
I mean, if you guys give me a week or so, I could craft another blade for my weapon, which will let me track Woodrow. If we intend to like take him down when Storm is back.
Let's give it a night and see if the sapphire cracks.
Right, yeah, I will wait until Storm is back, I guess.
If not, well then I suppose we'll just have to go somewhere else if that were about to happen.
Right. Well, if the sapphire won't like go back, we could always resurrect him after a week or so.
True. We'll just have to see how this
he
goes.
will be back. That's good, at least. Well, I'm going to head out.
Gosh.
With the bag, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Jaxson heads out.
Alright. I think unless there's anyone that wants to do anything quick or so, I think we probably have to close out the session around now.
Jaxson will just buy like translation book lexicon.
Right.
Of course.
I'll say
It's
that'll be like
I want
30 gold maybe, because books are pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair.
Dara, did you want to do anything?
Nah, I think Dara is pretty fine at the moment.
I just thought you were saying something, but yeah.
Now I just wanted to make a comment.
Okay. Well, I think that will do it for this this week then.
Rest in peace, Storm. Let's see a new character next week. What are we gonna play? Cleric or
Whoa!
Bard? We're gonna play.
What about a rogue lizardfolk?
Ooh.
You
Or
like
Barbarian.
this?
I like the sound of that.
With a background related to the sea. All right.
I think an orc barbarian that came through the Feywild that is actually 400 years old is what should be.
True.
Or maybe a Kenku pirate that has ties to the sea.
Or a gnoll.
Gnoll, let's go.
To give
All
it
right,
that
well,
idea.
Everybody, we're gonna leave it there. Pray for Storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see RIP
sad
Storm
start.
trending on Twitter after this.
Yeah, come
Hell yeah.
on.
Hold on, I gotta put in a hashtag ripstorm.
Otherwise, it wasn't fucking worth it.
I've got a taste for lizard blood now. I'm gonna have more
There
of
we
this in
go.
the future.
Uh,
All right, well, have a good one, everybody. Hope you enjoyed seeing
See ya.
Storm die.
yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace
Bye.
out.